How's everyone doing? Why is the brightness on this so high? I have no idea. Looks better at night. How's everyone doing? You all good? Oh, what is it? The loading screen that you just saw was a reskinned Katsuya version of a Homore Himawari loading screen as well. So there's another one that I found quite recently with a well, there's another version. I'll have to use that one next time. But yeah, how is everyone doing? Is everyone good? Is everyone good? I hope you all are. I'm doing pretty well. It's actually getting a little bit hot. What time is it? Well, not, what time is it? What temperature is it, should I say? It's currently it's 9 p.m. for me right now. And it's still around 26, 27 degrees, but like being inside as well. It was actually warmer today. Point being, it's warm. Kind of sweating just a little bit. And the thing is though, like, I don't know what it is. Like my webcam settings, like the brightness, it changes depending on if I'm wearing this or not. The light is still the same. But if I put this like here, you can see my face get a little bit darker. But if I take it off, it gets brighter. Darker? Brighter. It's so weird. The thing is though, auto mode shouldn't be on. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, summer does seem to be a bit earlier. Right, did I manage to fix the stream? Right. Oh, guys, it was pretty rough. I am not gonna lie. Daniel Eros, welcome in. Yeah, as you saw, if you've seen the previous video, as you saw, what happened was, like, if I don't have OBS on, and I'm just playing the game as is, as I always have done, with the same settings that I've used throughout 1.x to 2.0, and then when ray tracing was introduced, like turning ray tracing on, and still having no particular issues, and still being able to stream, no problem. With this 2.4 update, I don't know what it is, but in my opinion, just the severe optimization issues. It seems to be on the side of NVIDIA, not Kuro, whatever it is. When I'm playing through the game as is, it's fine. And I don't really have any stuttering that I can really tell. But if I have OBS on, the game starts to drop frames, but OBS is frozen, as you saw. OBS is absolutely frozen. How did I fix it? What I had to do is I had to roll back the drivers to 566.37 NVIDIA drivers, right? And just so we're all clear, I have an RTX 4060, I have a Ryzen 7 7700, and I have 64 gigabytes of RAM. Like, I don't think my PC is anywhere classed as potato PC. I think it's a decent rig. No, have I considered using a dual PC setup? 1 second. Funny you say that, because I still have my motherboard with the CPU and the cooler on. I have this here, and the RAM I'm still able to use, from what I understand, because the previous RAM was DDR4. This is DDR5 in the rig right now. So I still have some. Yeah, you can see the RAM here. Yep. So I've got RAM, I've got a CPU, I've got a motherboard, I've got a cooler. What I need to do is I need to buy a case and a new PSU, and maybe just a cheap hard drive or something. I don't know. A cheap. Can this motherboard handle SSDs? I think that's an SSD slot, M.2. Anyway, yeah. I should be able to do that, but I don't know. But I just need to buy the pieces, the parts, case and everything. But again, when it comes to buying parts, money, you know, and I really haven't had the money to do so, because I spent so much money building this PC, forking out the money for the 4060 and all the DDR5 RAM and the CPU and everything like that. So like that's why. So I'm like halfway there, basically. I will basically be building my old PC again. That's basically what would happen if I'm going to build a dual PC setup. But I am interested in doing that. I do want to do that. I'll be honest. So there's that. There's that. So how I managed to fix the OBS and whatever it is so far is, like I said, I have rolled back my drivers to 566.37, and I went into here, and long story short, what I had to do was basically just turn ray tracing off. I basically just have to turn. I'm ray tracing off. I basically just have to turn ray tracing off. It is possible to run the game and OBS now with ray tracing on low, as I had done before, but I don't want to risk it. So it's off for now, and as you can see here, DLSS is on, no frame generation, no auto super resolution sharpening there, and I always have motion blur turned off. Bloom is on. I find that the game is better with bloom on. Guys, what do you think? Should I keep bloom on, or should I turn bloom off? What's your decision on that? Bloom on or off? On or off? On is 1, off is 0. Or just say on and off, I don't really care. On? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. So I've got on here. I've got on here. Anti-aliasing is on, of course. Volumetric lighting on, fog on. Shadow quality low. I always keep shadow quality low because I just don't care about shadow quality, like, at all. I'll be quite honest. Frame rate is at 60. I've always played at 60, so I could bump it up to 120. It doesn't really matter to me. And yeah. These are my settings for now, and I'm keeping an eye on my task manager. Before, as you saw, the GPU was running at a max, like peaking out, going completely ham, 100%. If I was anywhere in the game, in the menu, not so bad, but like in the game, 100% instantly. Right now in the menu here, it's sitting around about 20-something%, and this is with OBS on and live stream, so we're like kind of pushing it there. If I just like go out of menu here, of course she's just walking around, just move around. I'm trying to get some here. No, it's still hovering around about 30-something%. But mind you, we're not. Man, this is really bright. Why is this so bright? That's really bright. Why is it so bright? Color settings, brightness is all the way down. Color filter. I'm gonna pull it all the way down. I've got wild on because I think the wild filter really suits the Septimont region. Yeah, guys, look. No, is it the contrast? But I like high contrast. I like high contrast. It looks really, really good in the dark modes. I'll go for 50. Not as bad. Not bad. I like it. Shut up. To be fair, this is an extremely bright white area. So, yeah. As you can see, one second, let me just turn audio on for here. For you guys. There we go. As you can see, I did in fact pull Cartithia. And looking in.
Power to split and merge matter.
Nice. And I also have a weapon. And I also have everything max. As you can see here, this is also at 10. I've got everything 10. I've unlocked everything at 10. Of course, this is not max because I'm poor. But I could actually get 2 extra copies from the shop. Is it worth it though? Is it worth getting the copies? You know? Is it worth getting the copies? I could. No, I'm good. I've got more than enough. You know? Just saying. Ideal Hekimi, welcome in. Her second copy is really good for her. Yeah. You go for Chisa copies? Well, I don't know. But the reason why I haven't used any coral here is just I have been lucky so far. You can still see I have quite a few Astrite left, and this is going to go for Lupa because on this account I have Changli and I want to put her on the Changli team. So I want to pull Looper on this account too. Usually I pull one character on one account, one character on the other account, but just as luck happens, 2 characters on the same run. So, yeah. I could pull more. I could pull more. Yes. Okay, so what I want to do. First of all, guys, I want to do this.
Repent, for silence beckons.
Okay. So, first of all, Fleur-de-Lis is amazing. I think we can all agree that Fleur-de-Lis is absolutely insane. I'm going to switch to this walking mode here. Did you guys know that she can do this? Like, she's just walking in midair. You can't stop, though. You can't stop. Ah, see, if you stop, that happens. And she can't run up walls, which sucks. But, you know? No, you didn't. You didn't know until this very moment. You know because I told you. You know about this because I told you. That's all it is, really. Yep. I'm the first person to find this out. Wakazan, welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Yep. So she walked across. Yeah. But as for the oh, okay then. Okay then, smart asses. Okay then, smart asses. You think you know everything. Did you know this one though? Did you know this? 1 second. Right. If you go from Fleur-de-Lis, you're walking. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem. No problem. Yeah. Switch to another character. That didn't do it. Did they fix it? Oh, they fixed it already. Oh, god damn it. They fixed it. What happened was... That's annoying. What happened was there was a bug. There was a bug where if you're in the Fleur-de-Lis mode and then you fall and you switch to another character from Fleur-de-Lis to another character, they step for like 2 steps and then they fall again. Go back to Fleur-de-Lis, she like walks again, and you can just keep doing that over and over and over, but they've already fixed it. Yeah. That sucks. Did I know about Cantora's umbrella? I know everything. I know everything. Right, so yeah, the reason why I'm here is because, yes, I do know about this little Easter egg here. I really like this. Bukan Vista, welcome in. Leap of Glory. We know what this is. This right here, as you can see, is Rover committing suicide. Like, his neck is broken in several different places. Like, absolutely crushed to smithereens. So, yeah. Dead. Dead. Absolute dead. Dead. Rover's god, though? True. So, yeah, I like that little Easter egg. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. About the Assassin's Creed thing. The first time you do it, it does like the swoop around. And then it does the leap. Which I thought was really nice. The thing that was... Right, guys, you know what really... And this is me being an idiot. This is me being... too... Like, I know. It's an Easter egg. It's not supposed to be taken seriously. I get it. But once you do this... Right, yeah? And he does that leap, as you just saw. He takes 0 damage. Right? But... if I go to another character... and I just, like, fall... same distance... you know what's going to happen, right? I'm going to pop that because I don't want to do it. But if I drop the entire... she would have taken significant fall damage. She probably would have died right there. So, I've seen another place. I've already done another place, but I can't remember where it was. Yeah, you didn't land in the bush. Even if I landed in the bush, I would have taken the damage, you know. Animation buff? Yeah. Yeah, and by the way, I am currently using a filter. I'm using the wild the wild filter, like the Wild West filter, because I think it really suits the Septimont region. Rover falls headfirst, survived. How? I have no idea. Assassin's Creed logic. Honestly, even Ezio would have died, but it is what it is. Yeah, I know. We're not supposed to take it seriously. Do it again. Like, head first. Boom, dead. You know, the first time I saw that, I really wanted to say, you died. You know, like from Elden Ring? I wanted to see that. Can anyone edit that? Can anyone edit that where you just have Rover, boom, Eagle, dive, you died. Or, oh, desynchronized. Yeah, desynchronized or go for GTA 5, wasted. That would have been funny. That would have been so funny. Right, so the thing is though, I'm actually not going to be playing on this account. I just want to go onto this account. First of all, no, hang on. There is one thing I want to show you. There's another thing I want to show you before I move on. In fact, no, I can do it on the other account. I've already done the 2.4 story on this account. I've made a video. I've given my thoughts and opinions on the 2.4 story. So go watch that if you're interested. But what I want to be doing through this stream right now is I want to, again, first of all, I need to go through it again, but I'm not going to skip it, of course. I'm going to go through it all, and, was it this one? Yeah. And I'm going to give more in-detail opinions and thoughts of what I like, what I don't like, etc., etc. And yeah, it's a replay. It's a replay, but it's my first time playing this on stream, so it'll be my first time for you guys to see my individual points, because the video that I made about 2.4, it wasn't that long, and this is a 3-something hour story quest.
There are traces of a resonance energy discharge everywhere.
What a mess! This place looks like it was just bombarded. Yep, that's definitely Cardathia's residual frequencies. Huh? Where does she go?
Alright, so I want to play the story on this account and give my more in-detail opinions on certain things, like this scene here, what I think about this scene, this gameplay mechanic here, what I think about this, and so on and so forth. But so we're gonna do it. But before I do that, I do actually want to let you guys know that we have a devs listen moment. We have a devs listen moment with the Ariama Mummer. Before, with the Ariama Mummer, if you chose a song and then you move, I actually tested this, if you move to around about here, you can no longer hear the song. I'm like, well, that removes the entire point of it, doesn't it? So what happens now is that if I go here and saving that because I love it, set as well, there's this button here. This button here, set as background music. Set as background music. Okay. And I can fly around or something. Let's just. And it still continues playing. Yep. Finally. So the BGM is playing the entire time. Yes. Does it work in Tower of Adversity too? I do not know. But as it is right now, this is a good step. However, you guys know me. You guys know me. Of course, I cannot be satisfied with just anything. So there are some things that they need to implement to make this better. Because, as you can see here, clearly, it plays a song, finishes, and do we have any other music? Yep, it goes back to music. It goes back to the original music. What I would like, the thing is though, you can't really change that on the fly. You have to go out and find an Ariama Mummer. You can't set it to repeat. You can't do a lot of things really. So what again, I'm completely appreciative of having the BGM actually play out throughout the entirety until it finishes the song. But what needs to happen is that there needs to be some more functionalities implemented into this mode here, into this mechanic here. Either of like repeat once, or ideally create a playlist. We need either a shuffle or a playlist, or ideally you can create a playlist and shuffle through that playlist. And then it can cycle through that playlist and then continue and continue and continue. And that way you can have your own personalized Wuthering Waves BGM. And I think that would be pretty good. That's the first thing that I think needs to be implemented. The second thing, I'm just going to go back to what I said before. I still think that this function should be portable. There should be a gadget that you can select here that allows you to do this. But in saying that, if they allow you to create the playlist first, then you won't need that gadget as much. I get it. But it would be cool if you could change the background music at a moment's notice, turn it on, turn it off, and you don't have to find the area mummer to do that. So there are some things that need to be... The area mummer can be spawned with the terminal? What? How do... Wait, what? How? Oh, you mean that's the idea that you think they should... Yeah, if you can like... you know, like with the... Where is it? Projector. You see the projector here? If you could like... equip the projector and you could project, or you can just turn... You could just have an area mummer here, right? And then when you use that gadget, it like projects an area mummer, and then you can interact with that area mummer anywhere. That would be pretty cool. Currently right now we're talking about the Dev Listen moment of allowing the background music to be played anywhere. So you can select the music here, go to another location, and it still continues playing. All I'm saying right now at this very moment though is that I'm really, really happy about that. I love it. Great. Fantastic. Fantastic. Not perfect because that's just me. Guys, you know me. I am not happy about anything. I need everything to be death and destruction. And if anyone's happy, that means I'm not happy. No, the point is though, there are things that can be implemented to be improvements. You can always improve, is my point. And my job as a content creator is to look at the things that they implement into this game and say, cool, good, but here's how I can make it better. That's literally my job, right? So when people say, like, I've had people in the comment section saying, he's just not happy with anything. No, I am. This is a great update. This is a fantastic update. I love it. I wish they would have told us about it, to be honest, but they didn't. It's like on the sly, you know? Great update, but here's how they can make it better. That's literally all I'm saying. Grumpy Unk, yes, but yes. She's drinking. I'm drinking. Me and Zanny are drinking together. Since it can't be satisfied, no, never, not happening. But guys, come on, you understand my point, right? I am not someone that is looking to nitpick. These are just things that pop up into my head. Like, yes, great. I just wish it was portable, which is something I've been saying since 2.0 or before 2.0. Yeah, in my This Sucks thing. I've been saying this since the start. I've always wanted this function to be portable. So I don't think I've really changed my opinion on that. How's the performance now? Much better. I had to change out a lot of different settings.
Get back to work.
It's my truth, just not a global truth. I think everything that I say, if you disagree, you're wrong. Clearly. Yeah, because I'm always right about everything. And if you think I'm wrong about that, well, clearly you're wrong. I mean, I just said that you're wrong if you disagree with me. Ugh. So yeah. Point being, great update. Still needs just that little extra push. Just that little extra push, and then perfect. Good. I'm good. That's all I'm saying. Right. Now that I've talked about that I've shown you guys that I have my Cartier, I've shown you guys that I have her weapon, that she's maxed, and etc, etc. We've done the Assassin's Creed Leap of Glory thing. Great. And we've talked about this stealth Devs Listen moment. Time to jump into the 2.4 story. So, go to focus mode. Go on here. Entering focus mode. And let's start this, shall we? Finally, I need to talk about stuff first. Regarding Sugar Banner, I don't care about drama.
All of you at once. I don't do overtime.
I meant to press T. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. But yeah. How am I doing? I'm quite warm actually, but I'm good, thank you. How are you? What drama again? I have no idea. I don't really care. Okay. I have done the 2.4 story on my other account. This is my second time around on this account here. So let's just turn this on autoplay. So, I'm an official Kuro creator? No, not official. No, not yet.
No response.
Guys, let me know if the sound is okay.
Trace's lead, Abby.
Over there!
Okay.
The traces are kind of messy. They feel unsteady, too.
It's good? Cool.
That way.
Yeah, about the banner where you
That's
can
the
choose any character from
archipelago
1.x,
across
I don't
from
really care.
The traces are still fresh. We should follow them to find Cordothea before they fade.
Do you have that, if I give 2 subs, I get the glider thingy? Yeah, drops should be on.
With
Do you want me to check that for you? I'm pretty sure drops should be turned on.
Shouldn't lose contact unless something's wrong. Really wrong. But before we go...
Yeah, drops are enabled, by the way. Drops are enabled. Cantarella!
Oh, a call from the honored laureate himself.
I loved seeing Cantarella being brought back up.
Serenity of my castle, I presume.
I loved seeing Cantarella because she's just a fantastic character, you know? I like here that it's just like, explain what happened to Cantarella. It's like, it's not going through everything. It's just like, just explain everything, you know?
Cordothea is missing.
Hmm.
I see. It is indeed a rather urgent issue.
Mm-hmm.
Go on. What is it you wish to ask of me?
I want to learn more about the archipelago before I set off to find her.
Caution is indeed a virtue. Since you're in a hurry, I'll spare you the lengthy details.
Thank you. That's, again, I like that they're not going through every bit of lore, you know?
It's another city-state within Renacita.
Like, the information's pertinent.
Its people were guided by the Sentinel across vast seas to settle there.
Abby interview Ren?
But over time,
I don't think I know who voices Abby.
differences led to a rift. Each one forged its own path.
What kind of differences?
Septimontians don't believe in the Sentinel.
Septimontians. I was wondering like how they're going to call people off Septimontians. Okay, alright, cool. Cuddlewoodle VA when? You guys are asking some weird questions. Okay, by the way, guys, if anyone asks in the chat, wait, I thought you played 2.4. Can someone explain to them? Yes, I've played 2.4 on one account. This is my second playthrough. So, just, can anyone do that for me, please? Appreciate it. I don't want to like keep repeating myself. I see.
Even from a shared origin, the hearts and minds of people can diverge in unexpected ways.
She speaks a bit poetically sometimes, you know?
Septimont is a city of warriors. Its creed is simple. All for glory. Fear no
Mod can make a
death.
pin, right? Yeah, I think so.
They revere heroes, not the divinity.
Any mod on right now?
Under the Order's control, Raguna enforces strict border controls for Septimontians, but Septimont places no such barriers for the Ragunesi. You could say that Septimont has a far more accepting attitude towards outlanders.
Yes, there is a mod.
At present, Septimont is hosting the Great Aegon, a cornerstone in the city's economy. Such a season draws visitors from far and wide.
Sounds like the perfect time to visit Septimont. Thank you, Cantarella.
There's always been something a bit off about
You're the
Mayor
Thessalia's
Rover's
eternal ally.
voice lines,
And of
deliveries.
course, my esteemed guest. No need for formality.
Did the problem with PC fix? Yes, thank you. Again, this is just a prologue, like leading us into going to Septimont.
Look! A Wangray right here! It can give us a lift.
Who made me mod? Guess. Right, get it, get it. No, get it. No. Take a shortcut. Ah, I missed it! Ah! I'll be smart. I'll use brains. Got it. Get here. Thank you. I'm smart. Is this my free-to-play account? Well, I would like to say yes, but the thing is though, I accidentally put a battle pass on here because I thought I was on my other account. This was my free-to-play account, but playing two accounts, I got mixed up. I was like, I need to put battle pass on this. I did it, and here we are. But basically free to play. So let's go. Holy hyping. That's because I'm in Japan and this is on the North American server.
Like crazy.
Do you feel sick?
Not really. I just have this uneasy feeling.
Uneasy?
I still think Abby is useless.
Something dangerous?
No, not useless, sorry. Not useless, sorry. Pointless.
I don't know how to put it. It's strange. Like things are all tangled up somehow.
Bricked free-to-play account? Yeah, I bricked my account. Music? This music's pretty good. Because Abby is round? Yes. I am racist against round people. Solon V8? God, can they please stop that? This was pretty cool. Like, this reveal of Septimont was good. And the music really lends itself as well. It kind of feels like... Yeah, it's really like... What's it? Let's listen. This is good. Is this Vanguard music? I have no idea.
Abby, we've arrived. How do you feel now?
Okay. Yeah, I really like that reveal of Septimont. Like, the music was fantastic, and it feels like kind of frontierish, you know, like being a frontierman, like exploring a new region. Well, literally. But I mean, like, in the sense of exploring a unexplored region. But of course, this is a land that's
use her help now.
obviously populated. But point being, I really like that reveal. It was really, really good.
We share the same thread of Imperator's power. I could try using that to sense where she is. What's that creature she's facing? Half human, half lion tacit discord? Or special echo?
What I really like about this entire quest, and we're getting into it a bit now, is that there's this mystery being set up since as soon as we arrive into Septimont. Like we're being given these visuals.
I'll follow the same path and see if I can find someone to talk to.
Yeah, so we're like on a mission to find her, you know? This one was like, oh, we're gonna get into a fight? Like, it was kind of creepy, you know? I really, really enjoyed the mystery. Like, the way they set it up was good. That's a really cool echo. It's a shame we can't really fight it. Or can we? I haven't found any place that we can fight it.
That might be an echo.
I want a pet griffin? Same.
An echo that awaits a true warrior.
I will say, though, that it's a shame that we couldn't have used Cadanto. If we could have used Cadanto as the night echo for this mechanic here, that would have been really, really cool. Aim at the mechanism, then press the highlighted button to don the hero's legacy armor and gain the hero's slash skill. Aim and press the corresponding button to slash. Not pressing anything. Yeah.
It seems happy. Is it because I'm reminding it of past battles? Looks like I've made my first friend here.
No. No. That's not cool. I've said this before. I said this before in my review for 2.0 when I was talking about the Carlotta thing as well. The same, it's been happening since the beginning as well, where they'll have these quick time events that aren't quick time events. There's no need for us to interact with the game, whatever. It'll just play out as normal. That's not cool. That's not good. Hans, how am I doing? I'm great, thank you. How are you? Yeah, so my argument is I don't really mind quick time events, and I've especially warmed up to them a lot more since Expedition 33. But if you are going to implement quick time events, at least make them worthwhile. Like, if you don't hit it in that, like, they give us plenty of time. If you don't hit it in that time, then there should be an animation where it shows you, oh, you failed. Do you want to try again? And if you fail, let's say 3 times, if you failed that specific quick time event 3 times, then it will automatically select it for you. But just, I would have liked it if they had allowed us to actually fail, you know? Because they basically they're choosing cinematic over immersion for story. Yeah. Like, if we're, the thing is though, people I've seen people defend this saying, oh, that's for beginner players. That's to help the beginner players. I'm like, if you've played the game long enough to get to 2.4, you've already put in plenty of hours. So you're no longer a beginner player. You should be able to do at least that much. No? Just my personal opinion. So I don't agree with that line of reasoning whatsoever. So, Zani. I also like that it still continues to run. Like, you can take your hand off the keyboard, it continues to run. I like that. That's good. That's really good. More like help journalist players.
Oh.
No comment.
So, this is Septimont.
I remember the reveal here being really, really good. This was... You see that? This is great. Like, this reveal as well, it looks beautiful. It looks absolutely beautiful. I love it. Right, this part I didn't get. Like, that black screen, white text. What was the point of that? Like, that didn't make any sense. Like, we literally just saw it. They literally just explaining what we just saw. And also, this arrow that appears, can that go away, please? So, that instance of black screen, white text, not necessary. Just go to this scene, please.
The traces will guide
HSR
you.
reference? True. Probably.
And
The traces will guide
when
you
the
here.
time comes, you'll bring this story to its rightful end. The scent of seawater. It's right ahead.
Maybe they don't know how to go to another vid. Another one? I don't think they're that incompetent. HSR collaboration? True. Right. I put this in my video, but this is as much gameplay you get. This is as much as you can control your character in this section here. Just so we're all clear. So once you get here...
Trying to hide in that incubator's experimental unit from me. I need to find a way to destroy those pipes and make it collapse.
Like, when I first saw this, I thought, holy shit, that looks amazing. I am looking forward to dodging those lasers, to running up these walls, to doing all this. I was looking forward to doing this and having this be the gameplay. But as you can see, I am not touching anything right now, like, at all. I am just talking to you guys and just drinking some water. And so there's no real point to this at all. Like, looking at this, it looks amazing. Like, these lasers, I want to dodge that, but look here. She just got hit by a laser. She just got hit by a laser and she didn't die. What's the point in the laser? And they've got another quick time event here. You can just see that right there over my shoulder. I didn't touch a single thing. Like, this would have been so much cooler if they would actually have implemented or allowed us to be the ones to control Carthea in this section, to be the ones to do these jumps, to do these slides, to actually select the echo, to press that echo to get there and slice this this tube for the incubator. This would have been really, really cool, and it would have made us feel like badasses doing this as well. And again, I'm not touching anything. I'm like, boop. Bit early on that, but yeah. So this was a massive miss on Kura's part, in my opinion. Like, when we get to this part here, you go into the wall run, pretty cool. And in this section here is when you start getting like two different rails at the same time, and you have to switch between one rail to another. We're coming to one right now, I think, which is pretty cool. They could have had something like this here. They could have had something like from Temple Run. Who's played Temple Run? Temple Run has something like this where you have to like dodge left or right, turn left, turn right. They have this, and Temple Run is a mobile game that has been out for years. It's got like 500 million downloads or something like that. I don't know. Really, really popular game. And that's mobile. That's for casuals. It's actually rated for 3 years and above. But that is literally more difficult than what is going on right now. So, you see what I'm saying? Use Subway Surfer for the younger ones. True. Yeah, let's just use, say, Subway Surfer. Sticks. Wait, Sticks in the chat? Sorry, I didn't see. Oh, I was too busy like spouting stuff and proving that I'm not touching the game at all. I didn't notice if Sticks was in the chat. So, yeah. Point is, this looks amazing. This could have been amazing, but as it stands, it's literally pointless. Black Point, you're gonna have a video on it in a few hours? Oh, for the Ethereum restart. Yeah. I haven't really been like looking into Ethereum restart. Note to me, Senpai. I'm not Senpai, I'm Sensei. Get it right. How you doing, Sticks? You alright, man? Like this here. Jump left. Jump right. Jump, jump. Slide, jump. This would have been really, really cool. Senpai say. That sounds kind of sexual. I don't know why. Well, knowing you, it probably is, but... Senbei? Well, I'm salty as Senbei, so that makes sense. I'll deal with that. Ethereum Restart is amazing. It's like Wuthering Waves of HSR. Oh. So, this cutscene's pretty cool, though. Pi Sensei? This is a really cool, like, cutscene. I like that. This is cool. Pycent. Again. Boop. You know? Am I growing my beard? No, I'm just too poor to buy razors. Yeah, the gameplay was really underwhelming, but Cartier kills it as always. Yeah, Cartier is amazing. Like, I love the character of Cartier. I just wish that that section was actual gameplay, you know?
Found you.
It was definitely a missed opportunity. This was cool. This was really badass. Like, this, like, that was really cool. Like, wait, why? What's the connection between these two characters here? You know? I really like that. That cutscene was really cool.
I'll go talk to some locals.
If I ever speak to the VA for Male Rover, I will bring it up with him. But because there's some parts where he's really knocks it out of the park, but there's some parts where he just sounds so depressed. You know? He just sounds so depressed. Like, dude, you're like quite literally the god of this world. Can you just like cheer up just a little bit? You know? He sounds very serious. No, the way it sounds like... I don't know. It's hard to explain. You love how he sounds? His voice is great. No, his voice is great. Don't get me wrong. It's just like some of the way the lines are delivered just sound a little bit off. I can use a sharp rocket if I'm poor. Yeah, I'll cut my face up into pieces. Cut my life into... I cannot sing, so don't ask me to do that again.
Ah, I knew it. The Blue Furies remain undefeated.
This accent was so out of left field for me.
Write them off, thinking they're just sailors or singers. That don't matter in the arena. It's all about pure strength.
Folks all write them off, thinking they're just sailors or singers. That don't matter in the arena. It's all about pure strength. I was expecting them to have something like Mediterranean, but like this kind of like thick British accent really took me off guard. Like, wait, what? I thought maybe it's just him. Maybe it's just him.
Most of the teams in this year's finals aren't even backed by local nobles.
Not as bad, but
worried about your bets?
No.
How many times do I have to?
Hey,
All right.
Hmm.
Oh, look here, a visitor. Welcome to Septimont.
Welcome to Septimont.
Your clothes aren't from around here.
You ain't from round here.
Federation.
In fitting in with Rover always being depressed. I am from the endless void I come. Wait, that sounds sexual. What?
Ah, making jokes already. I like your style. Anyway, enjoy your stay here, friend.
What were you talking about just now?
We just watched a live match. It's too bad you missed it. Mattia from the Blue Furies gave the other team a right pounding.
What come?
Aye.
I just
Capitally
from the
Hill
endless
or
void.
Great
I
Aegon
come.
down
I
to the
arrive.
city.
I'm like.
Happens every 4 years. All of Septimont's talking about who'll be the next champion. You here for the games too?
You here for the games too?
I'm looking for someone.
And it's always been really weird.
At this time, that might be tricky. Folks from all over Solaris are flooding into Septimont lately.
Lately. That's a Yorkie accent. Hang on, no, I said British. No, that's a Yorkie accent. Yeah, I should know that because I'm from Yorkshire as well. That might be tricky. That's lately. That's Yorkie. Yorkshire, by the way. Might even be Donny. For those that are from England that know Donny, Doncaster. That's pure Yorkie. In fact, not London, Yorkie. Anyway, point is, it always like struck me as odd where Rover will be like mute for some sections, but voice for some sections. I'm thinking, why can you not just have him voice all the lines? Because it just sounds a little odd, you know? Since we were thinking about Sticks when saying that, true.
Who's it you're looking for?
You seen those guns?
This here is the first stop for ferries heading to Capitolini Hill. Maybe we've seen him before.
Like, this part being mute, I'm fine with. That doesn't bother me.
Can't say I've seen anyone like that around. Most Raganese we see here are
Technically,
from the
Rover
Troop of
requires
Fools
budget for
or
two
Montelli
VAs.
nobles.
I get it, but still,
They're a bit more
they've got the
open
money.
to our ways of thinking about faith. If she's wearing the Order's emblem,
Yeah, they're here to see the Troop of Fools.
she'll have drawn some eyes.
Hang on. Most Raganese we see here are from the Troop of Fools or the Montelli nobles. They're a bit more open to our ways of thinking about faith. So we should be seeing... I think I saw a screenshot on Twitter earlier today that there is actually Brant. Like, Brant is somewhere in Septimont right now. And they're mentioning Montelli nobles right here. So maybe there's Carlotta too? Yeah, apparently Brant is in Septimont somewhere.
After Cardathea and Fleur-de-Lis
For the card quest?
emerged, she got her body back. If she passed through here, people would have seen her.
That's about the half-human, half-lion creature.
Half-human, half-lion creature wearing armor and swinging a pole axe.
A pole
That's
axe?
gotta be the guardian echo
Yorkie.
of Septimont. Our lioness of glory, Arsinosa.
Glory!
Can you tell me more about this Guardian Echo?
Oh, gladly. See,
And Christopher?
ever since our ancestors set foot on this land,
I would love to
these
interview
Septimontians have fought the harsh
Huey,
elements and
the
savage
VA
tactics
for
of swords.
Brant and Christopher.
Many brave souls came before us, their reverberations settling in the stone that now stands as Arsinosa. She was born from the battle's roar and the fierce bellows of pride.
As the guardian of Septimont, Arsinosa usually only reveals herself during the Great Aegon. To earn her blessing is the highest honor any Septimontian could hope for.
I think that's the first time we've heard of an echo that's created
Cardathea take on
in that way,
Septimont's
no?
Guardian Echo.
of like an echo that's created from all of that civilization's collective wishes,
Get
you
a
know?
ticket now, or you'll miss out.
As for that order girl you're looking for, you might try asking in the inns around
The
the
TCG is so much fun. I have to check it out.
Edwin, come give me a hand.
Ah, right.
That's how TDs are
Let's
made?
be off.
No, TDs are made from like
Follow this path to
leftover
the arena.
reverberations.
Just up ahead.
Like, right, this is the way I think about how TDs are made, about tacit discords are made, right? Also, can I just pause for a second? You know, like The Grudge, like the horror movie The Grudge, like leftover grudge, leftover feelings, like after the person passes away,
Its frequency is similar to the
stay
echoes
in the
of
world
Guardian.
and become this
Could it
grudge,
ever
this
emanate
horrific
power
entity.
as well?
That's how I imagine like tacit discords are made. Whereas with this one here, with the Lioness of Glory, it's a different thing. The Lioness of Glory, from what they just said, is that it's made from the collective wishes of the Septimontians? People like praying, not praying, or like worshipping and like just all their praise and such, collecting and then becoming into this. So yeah, there's a bit of a different thing there. I think that's, like I said, this is the first time that we were seeing a I think it's classed as a echo in this, I think, but it's technically a tacit discord that was created in this way. Yeah, it's a collective of positive emotions. Yes, exactly.
But it's unstable, as if something else is interfering. Strange. It's just like Abby said. I can feel its source close to the city.
Someone that plays FX can understand to use. Yeah,
exactly?
Final Fantasy X was amazing. I know what you're talking about.
Boss, you're looking so serious.
Us.
And you are...
Adorable.
Me? I'm a traveling Taoist from Mengzhou. Just
Oh,
call me
Mengzhou. I
Boo.
said Mengzhou. It's Mengzhou. Does she have a tacit
This is
mark? Wait.
talisman
Is it on her neck?
divination, Fortune telling. You name it, I bling it. So, you wanna try your luck,
I think, was it her tacit mark on her neck here?
How did you
On the right side of her neck?
Heard about you from an old friend.
I think it's here. It's being hidden just under the chin here, but I think it's like around about this location here.
We've got history. Last time I went up to the mountain to see her.
Left
she
side.
mentioned you.
It was on the right side. It's on the neck, right?
So I hear you're looking for someone? Not so easy, not so easy. The feng shui in
She's always,
Renaissance
like,
is not good.
Always just slightly hiding it. It was only there for a
She's
split second.
trapped underwater, not good flow. No luck now. Bad sign.
There, wait.
You should be careful, boss. You show
There,
up
there,
and you
there it is,
stop,
there it is, there it is. Got
I
it.
was betting
Right
you
side.
could break the
Confirmed.
deadlock, so I'm glad
I'm
I caught you
pretty
first.
sure she's a 4-star though. See? And yeah, I did not know what her accent was because I'm, despite living in Japan, I'm not all that familiar with Southeast Asian accents. I've been to, well, I've stopped in, should I say, I've stopped in, where was it? Malaysia and Singapore and China when I was like traveling to and from England, was it 15 years ago? No, 15, 14 years ago right now. And I wasn't there long. I was just a changeover on the flights. But I don't remember the accents being like that. But apparently, her accent is like a Southeast Asian, Singaporean. I was told it was like Singaporean accent. If that's wrong, I apologize. Someone's saying it sounds like their Filipino sibling. Yeah, people are saying that it's a Chinese accent. It didn't sound Chinese to me. Maybe I'm just used to different sounding Chinese accents, but apparently it is what it is. So I didn't know that.
To us Septimontians, they are a strong comrade in arms. They're also the guide who led us to our new homeland. Like the Ragonesi, our ancestors were displaced and forced to sail through stormy seas. But I think that was a test of our strength.
The thing is, I haven't watched a single video from Uncle Roger, so I'm not used to it.
Teaching us that humanity itself is the true hero of Septimont. Only the strongest can stand beside the Sentinel and fight. Without the blood spilled and sweat shed, Septimont would have known no peace, no stability. But the Ragonesi lost their way, treating the Sentinel like some kind of divinity.
It's really interesting how she's saying that the Ragonesi lost their way. That's pretty interesting.
Just cowardice, an easy escape. Here, if we build statues, it's to honor the heroes of the hunt.
HSR reference.
Though, I've heard things are changing over there in Laguna lately.
I like a lot of the if not all of the NPCs seems to be different. Like it's not often you'll see like NPCs like the same NPCs over and over, you know? I like that a lot.
You want to know about Arsinosa? She's the heart of our...
Still don't understand about Bloody Aegon?
If you visit the downtown area...
Well, we're going to talk about that later.
Hill,
We're going to get there.
You'll see it for yourself.
Good evening, CL.
The Griffon statues are everywhere.
The Griffin statues, yeah.
They've been part of this archipelago since ancient times. We used to fight them, but we've always respected their strength and bravery. In Septimont, strong emotional frequencies tend to settle within things.
Yeah, that's how
Arsinosa came to be.
Exactly.
She was once just a Griffon statue, but the people's
See?
burning desire for victory transformed her into Septimont's Eodicus echo.
That's what I was saying.
It's a kind of testament to our will. I've heard that the Sentinel came to Septimont not long after Arsinosa was born. It's said they even met her. I can't help but wonder what happened.
Hang on a
As
sec.
the Sentinel's fellow warriors, we
I want to get a timeline on
Septimontians
this.
pay heed to their actions.
1 second. So I've heard that the Sentinel came to Septimont not long after Arsinosa was born. So timeline-wise, it seems like Arsinosa, as in like the griffin, the red griffin thing, was created before the Sentinel. So I thought possibly that the Sentinel Imperator would have been the one that created Arsinosa, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So it seems like Arsinosa and Sentinel are separate entities. Like there's no connection, but apparently they did meet at some point, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting there. How Arsinosa first, well, for Septimont, Arsinosa first, then the Sentinel. You thought that Arsinosa is Sentinel's daughter? No, apparently you can see it here. Like she was, Arsinosa was just a griffin statue first, and then people's emotions like amalgamated into it, and then it became alive. It became this this echo, and then after that, the Sentinel came to Septimont, like, hey, what's up? And then they met Arsinosa. I thought it was pretty interesting. Arsinosa was just a statue. Was just a statue.
But after that, it was the last time the Sentinel came to Septimont.
I always wondered why.
Maybe they saw we could handle things on our own and decided to entrust the city to our ancestors. If that's the case, it's a grand honor, don't you think? Arsinosa. She will stand watch over our land now and forever.
Not until I kick her ass. It's fixed? Yes, for now. So Arsinosa is technically a pre-Sentinel creature. Well, it seems so. Like, from what I understand of the Sentinel lore, is that the Sentinel, the Imperator, is the one that brought... is the one that basically created the nexuses, the waypoints. And then the Sentinel brought people to Venusita, which I think would include Septimont. And then after that, they created a civilization on Septimont, and then the people from there split, and then from Septimont, not Septimont, should I say, Raguna, should I say, Raguna, that area. It came to Raguna, they settled there, they got big, and then they split, and then a faction of that came to Septimont, and then they developed themselves, and they grew up as separate civilizations, similar, like cousins, basically, and the Sentinel just stayed in Raguna. And then while the Sentinels in Raguna, the Septimonts had their civilization, and then they, as was just mentioned, their positive emotions amalgamated into that statue, created the Arsinosa, and then after that, that's when the Sentinel came over to Septimont to see what's going on. That's my interpretation of what I've been told. Maybe I'm missing something. I think I'm correct. I think that's the timeline of things. But I don't know. I'm an idiot, so I could be wrong. It's kind of like yokai in anime, and born from people's imagination. Basically.
Not bad.
Great introduction. I love how she's always smiling as well. I love that.
Think you can keep me from fighting? Careful now.
Like just carving through the ground, through the stone. That's a great shot. Hi Zolman, how you doing? You good?
All right, Emilio.
I'm having a great stream, Annie. How are you? You okay?
And get out of my way before I decide to handle it myself. Pulling dirty tricks before the Aegon. Did you think I wouldn't notice? Did you ever stop to think you nearly got an innocent person killed?
Shame on you.
I really like the vocal performance for Lupa.
So you're really not going to reconsider? Even with the finals just around
Tired,
the
need to sleep more. I get that. Same.
Reconsider. You think I should keep playing along and stay blind to your match fixing?
Oh, I need to bring that. I have that spear.
Fairness isn't negotiable.
Like, I have that spear.
If you can't get that, just keep
Basically.
wagging your tail for the house.
I need to bring that. I'll get.
You know,
In fact,
I once thought you
I'll
were
bring
a
it tomorrow.
decent gladiator, and we fought well together. But
I have that
look
spear.
now.
The guy Bolg. Yeah, I have it. Like a full 1-to-1 version for it. Why do I have that spear? Sex.
You. You know nothing, Lupa. Not everyone has the same.
That is very clearly a Guy Bolg reference. Do you prefer ENVA or JPVA? They're both fantastic. I don't know if I can say I prefer either one.
Sorry about that clown show. Don't judge Septimont by a few rats that can't hold their own in the dirt. They're not the norm here. Lupa's the name, gladiator by trade. Guess we're acquainted now after crossing blades. Care to tell me your name?
I was going to say something, but I completely forgot. What was I going to say? I don't know. No, thing is though, I'll just say what I said before in the video. Like, I'd heard a lot of people were saying that they didn't like the English VA for Lupa from the trailer, and I never really had an issue. And just like listening to her performance here, that's what it was. I remember what it was. She doesn't sound like she's giving line reads. Like when she speaks, Keiji-chan, I think he pronounced her name as Keiji-chan. I do apologize if I'm incorrect on that. Keiji-chan, when she's delivering these lines, it doesn't sound like a line delivery. It sounds like an actual person speaking, and I love that. She's fantastic. She's delivering these lines absolutely phenomenally. Also, Anoizi, thanks so much for the resubscribe. Thank you so much. Ian Lupa feels better since GA feels cute. I do think that the English VA has like the more of a gruffness to it that I really appreciate for this type of character. I'll put it that way.
Got it. It's rare to meet someone with your kind of strength.
I wonder if that text exclamation appears for the 1.0 quest. We should find that out, in fact, actually. Thanks, your moves are impressive too.
I'm used to fighting the gladiators here, but the way you handled your blade, oh, it's beautiful. I like it.
Great face.
What
She's got so many great
Did they
expressions.
try to ambush you?
Just about. That man, Emilio, used to be my partner. The Silvers were probably behind
She's got a
us.
great smile.
The House of Silver is nobility in Septimont. I share their name, though. I'm sure they've thrown me out since I stepped away from the team.
Is this tied to the match fixing you mentioned?
Yes. I knew something was off. But
I
don't
like
think
that
they'd
performance
go
as well.
this
Like,
far.
like that's
Maybe
great.
they threw some serious money at it.
I thought the money I made them would have been enough.
Oh well.
She's doing such a great job in this performance. She's got an idea.
I was thinking, you're not a local, are you? How about we team up and fight together in the finals?
That line there didn't really match up with the animations. So that specific line in the finals, and she's not doesn't have that face or whatever, didn't match up. But still, I think that line was better in the JP.
Have you ever met a Ragunese girl by the name of Cardathea?
Carter.
Like in the middle of her animations feels weird.
Nope.
Yeah.
Never heard of her. What's going on with her?
She's missing. I'm looking for her. I tracked her to Septimont, and it seems she confronted Arsinosa.
Why have red-haired characters got so much facial expressions? Don't know.
Arsinosa
Don't care.
is the
Love it.
symbol of our spirit, the great echo guarding Septimont for centuries. Besides the current Ephor, Augusta, nobody has ever faced her directly.
It's great that they have this as well. Like where you can like just look up the glossary, like the meaning of words, like just on the fly. Fantastic.
I don't know if this Carter Thea of yours is strong enough to take on Arsinosa. If she did, it would be the talk of Septimont.
Hmm.
I see. No leads yet, then.
Well, that's why you should join me in the Aegon. When Arsinosa shows up in the finals, you might find the answers you're looking for.
Chacon is also fantastic, yes.
The champion gets noble recognition, a hefty bonus, and some secret perks. If we win, you can take it all.
That's kind of her. To give us
If that
everything.
doesn't interest you, then the attention that comes with being a champion will help you find the information you need on her.
That's a good reason. That's a good enough reason.
True. But what's in it for you?
Me? I just want to see the look on their cheating faces when they realize I've beaten them at their own game. They're probably betting against me in secret. Ha! Doesn't matter. Once we win, they'll lose it all. Serves them right. If there's no punishment for crossing the line, then what's the point of a line at all?
True.
I don't know what other tricks my dear family has planned, but you're an outlander. Strong, too. No ties to their schemes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I look forward to walking this path with you. Can't wait to see what kind of gladiator you'll be.
Arsinosa and the unusual frequency I felt from Lupa.
The only issue for me is the autoplay QTE and combat loop does all the job. Yeah.
Lupa denies ever meeting Carthea, but maybe she didn't realize.
It's not perfect, for sure.
She's
great.
something.
I really enjoyed it, but it's not perfect.
Either way, teaming up with her is my best shot at finding the truth.
I like how they tied in like participating in the Aegon to find Carthea. That seems really natural for me. Okay, let's do this. I don't like that though. Like
That's the spirit.
that always annoys
Well
me.
then,
Whenever I
I'll be
see
counting on you, my fellow
anime
warrior.
characters do that, I'm like, alright. The reason why I don't like it is because it looks very
Let's go
politicianish.
register our team.
Politicians do that. I've seen so many politicians make that in all the posters. I'm just so desensitized to it. I'm like, no, please don't do that. You guys might not get that unless you live in Japan. Or maybe your politicians do the same thing in their posters too. I don't know.
Hi there. Is team registration still open? May applause greet you? Yes, you can register.
S2R1 Carthea.
Wait,
Nice.
you're Contender Looper. Do you wish to register a new team? But aren't you...
Plans changed. I'm no longer with the Bow of Legions. This is my new partner.
Oh, I see. Allow me to register you again. Have you settled on a name for your new team?
Warrior, why don't you do the honors?
What should I choose? Like, the first time around, I chose Wuthering Waves, because obviously. Should I choose Wuthering Waves again? As the team name? Wuthering Waves. This MC looks like a cheap VTuber model. Very important choice. Stella Lupa. Lupa. Okay, so choices. Let's do a bit of a poll here on both on YouTube and Twitch. So simple: 1 Wuthering Waves, 2 Stella Lupa, 3 Assured Victory. What's your answer? 1, 2, or 3? 1 Wuthering Waves, 2 Stella Lupa, 3 Assured Victory. Anything but 1? AV? Of course you want AV, wouldn't you? You just AV? Is that what you're saying? Just AV? Wow, it seems almost unanimous for Stella Lupa. Interesting. Got a couple of ones in there. I see that. Aniriza with a 4. I think I should name the team Aniriza. Is that what you want? Aniriza. Is that what number 4 is? Yes, just AV. Just Assured Victory. Just Assured Victory. I think I'm kind of convincing myself to call myself Just Assured Victory, I'll be honest. Just Assured Victory. Guys, think about it. I won't though. Everyone's choosing 2. I'm gonna abide by my poll. It's fine. You guys are all saying 2, so we're gonna go for 2. Stella Lupa because Stella means star. Yeah, referencing the showkeeper calling as a star. The thing is though, Gimu-san, that my star line is only in English. It's only in English. It's not in Japanese. In Japanese, she says "tadaima," like as in like I'm back. Like because Rover says "welcome back," "okaeri," and then Showkeeper says "tadaima," like I'm back. Okay, thank you for welcoming me back. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna abide by the chat. Chat's almost unanimously saying 2 on this one, like by a landslide. So I'm gonna just use this one. Again, this.
I take it you are referring to the 2 of us. The star does suit you well. All right, the name is settled. We'd also like to apply for the special qualifier, please.
Of course. Please wait 1 moment.
She does look like a VTuber model, doesn't she? What's the special qualifier?
The Gladiators Aegon happens year-round in Septimont. Training matches, exhibition games, open tournaments, you name it. But we're after the Aegon of Champions.
Yeah, it's just exclusive to the EN.
Event held every 4 years. We also call it the Great Aegon.
The Great Aegon.
There are 2 stages, a points-based prelim and an elimination round. The prelim is almost over. The eliminations are about to begin. I've earned enough points from the regular matches to qualify for the finals, but since you're a new contender,
Lupa VTuber. If there had been a Lupa VTuber, that'd be pretty cool.
To make it.
I think she'd get a lot of fans quite quickly.
If we defeat higher-ranked opponents, we can secure a spot with fewer matches.
Just the 2 of us.
Just the 2 of us. We can make it.
It's one of the reforms the new
I can't sing,
made
so I'm not going to
Aegon.
bother. Especially if we're trying to be quiet.
Our Echo partners will be joining us in the arena too.
Where's it mentioned the
Echoes
bloody
aren't
Aegon?
just
I think you should mention
companions
the bloody
to us,
Aegon soon,
but
no?
proof of our
The bloody
strength.
Aegon.
Hunting
Not
them,
Acorn.
taming
Bloody
them,
Aegon.
and learning to
Aegon.
live with them is the first lesson every Septimontian learns. Now, it's time to step into the arena. Ready?
Registration completed.
I'd buy
Happy
Lupa.
hunting, contenders.
Let's see
Check
how
yourself.
well we work together in the arena, my fellow warrior.
Again, this kind of movement is like kind of unnatural. There's some movements from the characters I'm just like, alright. Kind of cheesy, but you know.
Are you ready for the Gladiators Aegon?
Yes.
Happy hunting, Gladiators.
Bloody Aegon. Things I like this. I like this. Like, they could easily make this a PvP mode. I like this a lot.
Cows, unfettered by bounds.
She does a lot of damage though, you know?
Perfect teamwork. You make
Perfect
quite the
teamwork.
hunting party.
Vulcan mining. I do not know the correct attack cycles for Air Rover. I haven't used Air Rover all that much, I'll be honest. PGI just got PvP, but it was autoplay.
Oh, we did it!
The music's really good, yeah.
That was perfection! I haven't felt this alive in ages.
PvP in a gacha game could be a slippery slope. Yes, but
I could finally focus and savor every moment of the
we just gotta hold their feet to the fire, you know?
Oh, thanks, warrior. Teaming up with you was the right choice.
Again, this movement is just... Like, that smile needs to be protected.
And these are...
Tadars. These little ones love a good match and never miss a chance.
Why does her breastplate have jiggle physics?
They're more fired up than usual.
They don't have
It's like
jiggle
the
physics, they have
performance
anime
really
physics.
won them over.
You know? That's what it is.
They're just as lively as the baby Griffon I came across before.
They are adorable.
This city does know how to keep spirits high.
My name is a plushie.
Speaking
Yeah, I want
of
like a
Griffons,
big one,
they've
like this
actually
big.
been here long before our ancestors
Yeah, that you
even
can, like,
settled on this archipelago.
One sec. I've got one of these things from
We've secured our first
Do It in
victory.
SBS.
The next match will be held
Like,
further
they can
out.
get, like, at least this size. At least
If
this
we
size
take
here.
down
You
the
just like
top-ranked
hold
team
onto it
there,
like that.
We'll be... Oh.
Be pretty cool. You know?
Oh, Contender Looper! Please! Sign for me!
I like this NPC. I like just how enthusiastic she is.
It's you! In the flesh! Why would a star like you be in this arena? It's impossible to get a ticket for your matches. Oh, I wish I'd known sooner that you'd be here.
Did something happen with the Bow of Legions, Contender Looper? Who's this new gladiator you've got with you? Did you replace Contender Emilio?
Am I planning to play DNA CBT? I've already played the first one. The first CBT.
Make some room! Looper!
This NPC is funny.
Please, will you sign for me?
Please, will you step on me? You know? Yeah, step. She just said it as well. Step on me, fan. She is. So many people. You're quite a celebrity here around here, Lupa. What? No one wants my autograph? I actually do not like this line. Like this line here. No one wants my autograph. That makes Rover just sound really self-conceited. Like really conceited with themselves. I don't. This line here, I don't like it. So I usually go for like this one here or this second one. I think I go for the second one, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely number 2.
The job. Gotta draw a crowd in, both in and out of the arena. All right, everyone.
Yeah, I really appreciated that. The focus of attention, even in the world of this, like in this scenario, is Lupa. I really like that.
I can handle this, but it will take too long. We need to make a swift retreat.
Okay, but how?
Easy. Just hold my hand and don't let go.
That smile, you know? Again, I don't like that arrow that always appears right in the middle. If you're using mouse and keyboard, it always appears. Can it just not, please? Again, I really like the wild
Staff at the next arena know we're
filter
coming.
for the Septimont region. It really suits it well.
Matches are the bread and butter for gladiators. The famous ones rarely take on impromptu matches. That's what caused such a stir. now.
This area was actually quite interesting
Word
to me.
about our new team is gonna spread very quickly.
Right, I'm just gonna jump back. Tada's protection, speed, hooray! Touch Tada's protection, and then use dash. Yeah. I like that these are the Hermes helmets, but right, these statues here. These are really interesting to me. I don't know what they're trying to represent, but something is going on here, and then there's more down here as well. Over there, there's something going on with these statues. You know, I'm really curious about what these people are, what is going on, and what they mean. Elden Ring vibe? Yeah, there's definitely something going on. I'm really curious. I want to know what the lore behind these statues and these people are. You know, are yeah, that I can speak English. And also the size of these swords here, the swords and the shield, massive. Black Tide. A cult for the Thermodian? Interesting. Possibly. Oh, by the way, this song is from Summoner Labyrinth, by the way.
Oh, me? I just sent word to certain people.
Seems like a Medusa curse. That would be pretty cool.
Too much modesty is a double-edged sword. So, I'll be frank. When it comes to bankability,
There's a fly around here. Okay.
I'm at the top of the game. That's how
Calcify
my
people.
family,
The thing is, those people are
has kept their
huge.
position all these years. But the nobles here in Septimont are always
Music.
hunting and contesting
Summoner
for
Labyrinth.
more. Lions and wolves tear each other to pieces, while the hyenas lie in wait, eyes on their bellies.
You know how she mentioned lions and wolves? Like, she's a wolf. I want to see if they have a lion-based character. Specifically speaking, Leonidas. I want Leonidas in this game.
Are you planning to muddy the waters?
The waters are already so murky, no one can tell who's stirring them.
Why am I looking like I smoke cracked in the morning? No comment.
Was before. The mess they made before the current effort took over was...
Isn't Lion Augusta? I thought she was like a sun goddess.
May applause greet you, Lupa.
Ling Yang Nidus? No.
I see you've been waiting for me, Kartor. He was my manager back in the Bow of Legions. Has a gift for knowing exactly what
He looks like a fuckboy that you'd find in one of those NTR mangas.
That's his flaw too.
Or is it just me?
For a manager, isn't the skill of speech always a gift?
In fact, no, he kind of looks like Aventurine. I already don't like him.
Behave and return home. She bid that I reason with you at the earliest opportunity. But it seems you've found yourself a new ally. I dare say her hopes are dashed.
And? What's your point?
Can I kill that goddamn fly? It's pissing me off.
How disappointing. Not even a hint of charm when there's no crowd around to impress. Feeling confident about this new team of yours? What do you think your chances are of winning the championship?
With me and this warrior? 100%.
Yeah, he does look really sus.
Enough, Kartor. Spare me the games and empty chatter. I have one question.
I bet Kartor was Cristoforo.
Are you involved in the Silver's match fixing?
I don't know. I think Cristoforo's hair is lighter blonde, no?
No. I do love money, but I don't stoop to that level to get it.
Possible, though. That's a good shot.
Fair enough. You may leave now.
dangerous question, Looper.
Yeah.
Think carefully.
And the thing is, I don't think he doesn't speak nearly
but they can just as easily
as,
snuff that star out.
for lack of a better term,
talent, but
Shakespearean as Cristoforo. I don't think they're the same character.
Well enough.
Maybe shapeshift powers? Possibly.
I just wonder
They have the
if
same
Domino
eyes, but
Julia
Carter is darker.
truly understands who's making the rules now, and where she stands in this game.
Is this Carter also from House Silver?
Not exactly. He's a free man, though he's handled Bow of Legion's business for the past few years.
Oh.
Look.
The reason why I'm walking, I'm not sprinting.
Once we cross the hero's way, we'll get to the Capitolini Hill district.
I'll explain in a moment.
For centuries, countless gladiators have walked this very path.
The reason why I'm not sprinting is because if you go too fast, you don't hear the entire conversation, and that always annoys me. Yeah.
The next qualifier is just ahead. Once it's over, we can take the cable car to the upper city.
Rover's British accent is flipping out.
The view as you ascend and the breeze on your face can truly lift your spirits.
No, let's get this one first. You know another thing that I noticed, guys? Like, I haven't done this quest on this account yet, right? But they might have fixed this. I wonder if they fixed this. If I go into the gallery now, I go to main story. Where is it? Did they remove it? They might have removed it. Oh, they must have done it. Okay. God damn, that fly is pissing me off. I'm gonna kick that fly's ass. Right, what happened before was like here. It showed the new one. It showed the latest one here. And I thought it would just show me the past lines before that I'd already seen. This was on my other account, right? But no, it showed me the entirety of it. It showed me the entire thing. I was like, alright, spoiled. But I don't really care. But yeah, no, this the quest I'm doing right now, this was here. So they fixed that bug. This was there. Yeah. Yeah, it was there. I mean, they fixed it, which is good, so...
The gladiators Aegon?
Yes.
Happy hunting, gladiators.
Christopher is leaking the script. But in character. Luckily, it did not go viral online. Well, it was on launch day, so... Blue Furies. What is she doing? Oh. Well, I was looking at the wrong thing there. But yeah, I really wish that they could implement this as some kind of PvP. That would be really, really cool. And this music is really cool too, you know? I like this a lot. Do they have this song available for the area mummers too? If they don't, they should. probably hotfixed with a few other things. They did. There were some other bugs that they fixed, which we found out earlier in the stream. In the top left, oh yeah, the little echo thing. Yeah. Go away. The new event is so Godot. Yeah, it's very Godot. I'm just playing.
Cardathea, standing in the water.
Because she's Jesus.
That abnormal sensation came over me again when my sword struck the contender's echo. All the echoes in Septimont seem to exhibit unstable power. Something is definitely off. But it seems like no one else has noticed.
Rover and his wife detective?
Isn't in the Power of Legions anymore. What a shame.
I think I have made 3 broken decks already in this DCG.
It's unfair to her former teammates and her fans.
In Jesus we trust? Yes, Jesus.
Is it about the money? She's changed teammates how many
I
times
like
now?
this.
As for that newcomer next to her.
This conversation here.
Without the Silver's patronage, there's no way a gladiator from the outskirts could rise to fame so quickly.
Like having
Quiet down. Where are you hearing these rumors?
having this type of conversation
Wilbur has never once thrown a match.
really helps make the people of Septimont feel more alive.
It's a fact I know to be true.
I like this a lot. This is good. Like just having everyone have the same opinion is just boring. I like this mix of things, and that's what I'm saying as well with the whole. Again, sorry to bring it up, but I'm just going to touch on it. Just let me address it. With the whole Rover glazing thing, the thing is like Rover is instantly beloved by everyone, and it gets boring. I would like someone to be a little standoffish and not as friendly. Just to. And I don't mean like the antagonist. I mean like someone that would eventually become a teammate.
I've been meaning to ask.
1
Is
second.
there a body of water in the
Turn it.
city?
Let's just turn it off.
I think Cardathea might have passed through there.
What I mean though is like, say, for example, One Piece, like with Luffy and his Straw Hat crew. He had to like fight and prove himself to get all of his crew to join him, basically. Like Zoro, oh, they were fighting, like straight up, like when they first met. Same thing for Nami. Nami was trying to backstab them. Spoiler warning, you know. But, you know, like having Luffy go through that to earn their trust and to bring them to his side, that makes them feel so much more a part of the crew, really. Whereas with Rover in from 1.0, and even now, to be honest, with Lupus is instantly just sniff him. Oh, you smell good. Let's go. I don't like that. I would like to have someone that is a little bit more antagonistic or a little bit just more standoffish, that we have to win them over, and that just would feel a lot more impactful to me. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know, I don't want people to instantly like. I don't want them to hate Rover. That's not what I'm saying as well. People like try to misconstrue what I'm saying. No, I just think it's weird how people always instantly like them. I want that trust to be earned. I want that friendship to be earned as well. Just being given it, I don't like that. Which ties back to the quality to the QTE thing earlier. Just being just having it play out automatically removes any sense of accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? Let us be the ones to earn that win, to earn us climbing up that tower. Same thing for Rover and his connections with other people. Let us earn those connections. The only one where I feel that they could skip that would be Shorekeeper. I think Shorekeeper in lore is the only one that really makes sense to, to have it in her backstory and have it make sense to have her always be friendly with Rover. But like other characters, I think if they just switched a few things up and just made them not instantly friendly, just like courteous. Like you're meeting if you're meeting a new boss or something. Like you're courteous. You're not instantly friendly and just all over them. That's all I'm saying. Camellia can also be a bit friendly, but like not overly, not straight away. You know, like maybe after a few fights. Do you see what I'm saying about that? That's all I'm saying. I just want the connections we have to be earned. That's all I'm saying. She's got a Zanny ad where it covers her cleavage with a Zanny cube. Nice.
A body of water. Yes, but it's been abandoned for years. That
As a One Piece
elevator
watcher,
could take you to the
yes,
upper
exactly.
City,
And the thing is, though, when I'm using these examples, I am pulling from anime otaku culture as well.
Thanks. And,
Yes?
those people
Who said that Lupa looks terrible?
They talked about
Because she looks fantastic. But just design-wise, she looks incredible.
I didn't
She's
have
got a
time to
fantastic
gather
design.
enough proof before I left. Besides, this isn't the right moment.
That's a nice face.
Once we win the Great Aegon, I'll make everything public. In Septimont, only the winners get to speak their truth.
Doesn't it bother you? Replaying the game?
Fine.
Yeah, Breeze, there's a new mode, there's a new function in the game where you can actually go back and replay all the quests. If you've done everything already, you can just go back and replay it. Did you not know that?
This kind of thing happens every day in Septimont. If you can't handle it, you won't last. Tarnishing rivals' reputations is one of their usual tricks. I cut off their betting profits, so it's only natural they'd be upset. Besides, now I have a reliable warrior by my side. That's all that matters. No
Feels like solo leveling with extra steps right now. Yeah.
No dealing with petty politics. Just the thrill of the fight. Thank you for that, my fellow warrior.
Okay. Let's go.
Why would the place you mentioned be abandoned?
Oh, if I go too fast, this will skip the... Yeah,
Oh,
I want to wait for this.
You know what a dark tide is,
I
right?
like that too. Where she's not just assuming that they know everything. She's actually speaking like an actual person. Like, oh, wait, you know what a dark tide is? Yeah? Okay, cool. Like, that's a nice little detail I really appreciated. Also, look at that fucking ass. Holy shit. That. Okay, moving on. Just saying. Caked up, yes. Says he just put his finger in. It's called a cancho. You know?
You said Cartathea might have been here. Do you have an idea of where she passed through?
I think somewhere over there.
Ah, that's where the statue of Hercules is.
When she said Hercules, I thought... For a second there, I thought she said Hercules. Like... Aww. It might have been on purpose, I'm not sure. 1,000 years of pain? Exactly.
This is the place. I'll look for Cartathea's traces here.
How?
Through.
Thing is, with the pronunciation of Hercules as well, that's definitely Roman. Because it's Hercules in Roman, but Heracles in Greek, from what I understand. Right, again, this wasn't really necessary. Like, I don't think these words here was necessary. Twercules. Interesting.
How's it going? You look frustrated.
I just feel uneasy.
Don't worry. We can follow the lead on Arsinosa.
And also, every time they say Arsinosa, I always think
The
Ars.
statues once
Inosa.
stood tall on both sides of the street, watching over the heroes of Septimont as they set out to hunt. Back then, the chimes drifting up from the city were the finest sounds of glory. Beware of the Kerosaurs lurking below. Those tacit discords will ambush anyone who falls into
Kerosaurs are a bitch, and I love them.
The city's ruins down there?
Yes, remnants of the old district. We rarely use this route since it's too dangerous, but some thrill seekers come here to hunt tacit discords. Speaking of which, this area is actually under Silver jurisdiction. I used to play here as a child.
Yeah, there is a teleport. You can see that there. There's a teleport right there. But you can't dive under. This is where Genshin wins, because they would allow you to dive under and like swim under there. But yeah.
Efficiency above all.
Could be for the second half of the patch. Most likely, to be honest.
Cartathea. I've never heard that name before, but it feels strangely familiar.
Again, I like this like little build up on the mystery. Arrow, go away. Bruh, what is that ping, my guy? I live in Japan and this is my North American account. Adorable. Bit of a Dutch angle there. Believe they'll also do that, then we'll have haters again. Yeah, but they can shut up.
Someone's still alive.
Again, having this and like switching, and this is what I didn't get into in my video as well. Like,
Are you okay?
I saw this,
You seem like a local.
and it
Are there
instantly
any
makes me think,
survivors?
wait, what? She's with us right now. How is she with Cartathea? Like, what the hell is going on?
I'm managing. I can still move, but I'm exhausted. I've walked for so long, for so far, but I still can't leave this city.
And this performance is good.
The white
Go away.
tidal blight follows me.
The
wherever
white
I go.
tidal blight. The white tidal blight. Scars of the dark tide's touch. It may appear as discoloration, calcification, or even coral-like growth, depending on what has been corrupted. Ah. But it's because of the white. Whatever.
Tidal blight. Could she mean the dark tide?
It's an effect of the dark tide.
What's your name?
Like you got Wuthering phenomena, and then you got like retroactive rain. It's a part of that. It's an aspect of that, should I say. But the thing is, this thing here is like she forgets her own name as well.
Memories can be recovered.
Like the corals. Yeah, like those corals.
I've been through something similar myself, and someone helped me find my way back. I've only just
Like these corals here. You can see that this one here, like that.
is cloaked in mist. Would you mind sharing with me what
So
you've
it seems like this entire area has already been affected by the dark tide. It's like it completely encapsulated it.
I'm Raguna's. I'm a wandering knight from
Yeah.
Raguna.
It's like a corrosion.
A wandering night.
There's something similar in Arknights too, as well. That was creepy. That's not what we saw. No. We saw something else. No. The tale that we just saw was not any of these tacit discords. These tacit discords are not what we just saw in the background there. I think that was a part of like the Thenodian's tail? Like the eel thing? I thought it was like the Thenodian's tail or something like that. The Leviathan, yeah.
Come forth and face
That was Carasel's tail? No, it's a different shape, isn't it? It's a different shape.
Welcome to my city.
Like
Griffon's
this.
fortress of Capitolini
Like that
Hill.
switch from those two there, like the two different loopers. Like, what is going on? It opens like a hand? Like then, the way they're setting up this mystery is really, really good. He kind of looked like Zhang Li Yao, no?
Who are they?
He looked like a red Zhang Li Yao.
Oh, some minor noble houses
Like-
that didn't
like
make
that guy
it to
there.
the Aegon. In Septimont, strength and power go hand in hand. Nobles get more, but they better prove they're worth it and pull their weight for the city. The Aegon isn't just about fortune. It's a way to find the capable. For nobles, the ability to command and control echoes is a basic responsibility. If the
Speaking of Leviathan, I have a wild theory in this story. I've got a couple of theories
the
too.
house is unfit to hunt down tacit discords or protect Septimont. So, if a noble's been living it up, they'll end up broke and thrown out of the city after paying high patronage fees for a gladiator who doesn't even make the cut.
The thing is though, like at the beginning of the story, Katsuya mentions an incubator. So I think that's really important. I'm wondering if perhaps in that incubator, that incubator is something that was created by a Thenodian worshipping group, and just like Katsuya Fleur-de-Lis was created by the Thenodian before, this group, this family, or whatever it is also trying to create another person to become the Thenodian's resonator, a new Thenodian's resonator, something like that. That's what my theory is so far, with that incubator from the beginning.
Strength is everything. That's how it works. You fought your battles too, or you wouldn't be here. For most Septimontians, the Aegon isn't just an event.
That's what Fleur said in 1.1.
It's the training
Yeah.
ground nobles and commoners alike have to fight in. The victors show no mercy to the defeated.
They did the same to Mia, I
People
think.
here despise weakness, worship
Possibly.
strength, and crave glory. Where you come
She's got
from
fantastic
doesn't
eyes,
matter.
don't you think? I love her eyes.
And the crowd will scream your name. The spotlight's yours. The arena's your stage. But if you can't keep up, if you're not chosen, you'll be left in the shadows.
I mean, that piece of dialogue there was just like setting up like the
To eat since those two matches.
general mindset
Right, I know
of
just the thing I want
Septimontians.
you to try.
This part here, I like this line.
Oh, I can already smell it. Can almost taste it.
Like that anticipation there. Have I turned off shadows? Shadows are down to low. Hi, Filipino guy. Welcome in.
Yeah. 2 large platters, please, with 2 bottles of hard pour.
Hot bar. Energy drinks endorsed by Lupa.
It's Lupa.
I heard she left the Bow of Legions.
That's enough, folks. You know
That's
the
enough,
rules.
folks.
No gossip outside the arena.
Thick British accents here. British.
Just dig in. Still got that fire, huh, Fulvia? You should talk. Finally cut ties with the Silvers, eh? With the way they handle the share of profits, you should have left sooner.
Sooner. Brummy.
Well,
Yeah. I was going to say
back then,
Brummy.
A strong backer was exactly what I needed. Can't say it was all bad. So, this is your new partner. Looks like you can handle yourself.
You can tell just by looking.
Can't keep a tavern running for long if you don't have a good eye. By the way, Heart Paw is sold out today.
This
Guess
line.
the celebrity branding really worked. What? Oh, come on.
That was a good delivery.
What's Heartpour?
A drink I endorsed. Most of the drinks I promoted were... but this one's actually really good.
Like, this performance here is... I like this. It's really fun.
If my name's on it, you don't have to worry about quality. It's just that the taste... Well, let's just say it's meh. At best.
Again, that's so cute.
Anyway,
Let's just say it's
I'll
meh,
get you a taste
at
of
best.
Heartpaw
It's good.
later. For now, let's enjoy the meal.
She is really cute.
So,
Yeah. Meh.
fellow warrior, any
Meh.
stories to share? There is still much to learn about each other.
Gigantic portions.
Hey, Lupa, got a message from old Abius. He said the new batch of restored footage just arrived, including those about Contender Mia.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I almost forgot with everything going on lately.
Restored footage.
Recordings of major matches or famous contenders. Helpful for those who want to learn from them. F4 Augustas are the most popular. 4 years ago, she became the champion and a household name by crushing every single opponent. From there, she worked her way up into the F4 seed.
I can hear Sugar tapping 1,000 words where Lupa is the worst girl already.
Over any of the past champions.
Since place already, my first series, Christopher Traps Sonosphere with his forte in form of story.
Real heart. You
Possibly.
can feel it, even through the recordings. The way she threw herself into every fight.
Do you think we'll face her in this Aegon?
Not likely. She disappeared during a great Aegon years ago. Some say she got tangled up in illegal betting scandals. Others think the pressure from her manager drove her
Imperator
to
can split the Thronian and can merge, so maybe Thronian is trying to merge reality and they normally part by using Mia and Lupa as a vessel.
Still, it's frustrating to just disappear halfway
I'm not sure.
through. If you fail to make it to the end, people will see you as nothing. Solace never disappoints. Their dishes hit the spot every time. Now that our bellies are full, time
Same thing as Runacita. A little bit different, I think.
Leonidas Hotel. It's the best place for travelers in Septimont. I've got a long-term rental there myself.
When I first heard the word like Leonidas Hotel, I was thinking, oh hell yeah, let's go. Can we get a Leonidas character, please? That would go so hard. You know? I would love Leonidas as a character. And the thing is though, you know Leonidas has like a scar down, let's just say, on this eye here. Just make it the tacit mark. Just make it the tacit... Wait a second. I think I posted a tweet about that earlier today. In fact, let me just pull it up. Hang on. a second. Let's do that. This one here. There. And there. So like you can see here, like, would this not be really cool? Or is it just me? This is like kind of like Sanhua. Like Sanhua has her tacit mark fully in her eye. Like maybe have a bit of the tacit mark in his eye, but then it's like just all down here. And then when he uses it, his eye glows or something. That would be sick. No? Like honestly.
All right.
Come on.
Where are we off to next?
Come on. Like I've already said before, I just want this guy. This is also Leonidas. This is Leonidas from Fate Grand Order. Like this is with this helmet on. I prefer him with his helmet on. I'll be honest. Helmet on looks much more badass. Much more badass. Like this one here, yeah. There's another version where he has like golden shoulder pads as well, which is also pretty cool. But I think I prefer the cape more. No, it would look goofy? I disagree. This would be sick. This would be damn sick. I would love it. Why not just in the middle of his chest? Possibly. You could just do like like if he's got the entire chest out, there's a big one just down here, you know? Like, even better. How about on his... I'm not going to finish saying that. Anyway, back to game.
Efficiency above all.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Your new spot. It's a lifetime suite, and it's yours anytime.
Make the mark ends, connect the nipples to the chest. What, from one nipple to the other? Again, this music is good. It's a nice little ballad there. A lifetime suite, it must have cost a fortune.
I've been a name in the arena for years now. I'm doing all right. Besides, it didn't hurt that the hotel owner gave me a nice discount. You know,
Seg's music?
gladiating means everything to me.
Must protect that smile.
I really, really love it. I know I'm lucky. I know what I want and I'm doing what I love. Compared to those drifting
The way she said it's a lifetime suite is always so
I've been
cute to me.
given so much. But sometimes
Is it a bad thing for me to say I don't like the Wuthering Waves story? No hate farm? I think you're the same as Hitler. How dare you? How dare you not like the Wuthering Waves story? What is wrong with you? It's fine. It's your choice. I mean, different things for different people. Obviously. So, you know. I enjoy it, but if you don't, it is what it is, you know? But sometimes...
well, sometimes I feel...
Yeah, how dare you have an opinion? Disgusting.
I was born for this, but the more I embrace it, the more I fear losing
First time on my stream enjoying the commentary? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you so much. Welcome in.
What is it that fills me up when I'm under those lights?
Again, I like this little bit of a background. Like she's explaining what drives her to be a gladiator. I like that.
If one day I lost that favor, would I be more helpless, panicked, and heartbroken than those who never had it in the first place? If that day comes, would I still be able to say I love this life?
You would if you truly love it. Even if you wouldn't, you shouldn't blame yourself for it. That's something only you can figure out. Personally, I would choose the third one, this one. What would you guys choose? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? I would choose 3. 2 for you, this one here. Okay. You also chose 3, 2, 3. You picked 3 in your playthrough. You chose 2. Yeah, this first one here sounds a bit like an asshole. I don't like this first one. This first one's kind of like... Just as I was saying that TJ and RZ jump in within one. I'm sorry. I think this one here is like... It kind of sounds a bit condescending and kind of asshole-ish, personally. But I think I would go for number 3 here. That's because I skipped the story? Fair enough. That's fair.
Well said. It's my life to live. My
3 all the way.
path to
Yeah,
walk.
3.
If I don't make my choices, who will?
Mhm.
That's how you live life without regrets.
True.
Tomorrow's the semi-finals. We'd best get some rest.
But lacks empathy. Exactly. It's like someone who doesn't really understand the situation. That's what they would say.
Good night, my fellow warrior.
Yeah. I love that. That was good. You guys might not notice that. Like the cinematic what's the word? I'm losing my English. Well, let's just say tool. The cinematic tool that they just used there, when they focused on Lupa, and then the angle shifted, it tilted, right? That's called a Dutch angle, and it was often used way too much in Battlefield Earth with John Travolta. One second.
All right. Where are we off to next?
Where is it? Yes, Battlefield Earth with John Travolta. And it was like infamous for using the Dutch angle all the times. And the thing is though, the reason why it was infamous is because they didn't use it effectively. The reason why you would use a Dutch angle is when you want to make the viewer feel uneasy. Because we people, humans, like to have a sense of stability, right? That's why this is up, this is down, this is left, that's right. And then you have a horizon, which is like flat. Well, essentially. When you shift the horizon and up is no longer straight up, it like clicks here, it makes you feel like you're, wait, what? And it puts you off your balance. And that's what that was used there for, to give that sense of uneasiness and that instability into the viewer when they saw that there. That was a really, really good... Yeah, like you said, Gimusan, exactly. The Dutch angle creates a sense of uneasiness and disorientation. Thank you very much. Yes. It disorientates the viewer. And that's on purpose. And that was really, really good. Really well and effective use of that. They used it earlier as well in this quest. I think I mentioned it there as well. Very, very good technique. So I like that. Again, I'm mainly like a movie buff. Movie and photography. So I notice stuff like that. It's really good. Inception. Yeah, Inception does it as well. And it's also used in Mission Impossible. Near towards the end. Again, spoilers, but Mission Impossible, like the original one, has been out like for 20, 30 years now. Near towards the end where he finds out that the person he trusted was actually the bad guy or whatever. And when he's realizing that, it's like, wait, what? And then it makes use of the Dutch angle. So, very, very good. The Dutch angle was made by the Dutch? You're kidding. No. No, I think the Dutch angle was made by the French. Possibly the Spanish. Get some rest. Again, that white screen black text was pointless.
Lines of them. They're all around me. And music coming from above.
From above? Could even be the Germans. Possibly. Yay! My country mention. Which one did I mention? Spanish? Spain?
One of the nights. One of dreams. Not like the spectacle you saw in the glimmer of the carnival.
I thought it was named like that because the Dutch make them uneasy. Possibly.
Surely so wish. Lay your blade to rest, if only for now. 'Tis a pleasure to see you again, on this special stage.
It's interesting how like Frolova speaks kind of
beautiful,
poetically.
chasing endless glory. Tell me,
And I'm really interested, like,
Septimont please you as much as Ragoon?
how does she have the power to like invade dreams? Let's cut to the chase. What do you want?
So it is she you seek. It appears this special resonator has you rather captivated.
Frolova is so hot and her voice makes me want to
Let's take our time. I would like our talk to be pleasant.
I don't know, there's some parts of her design that I don't like. I think her tacit mark should have been in a different location. The bandage over one eye, not really my thing. Also, the spider lily in the center of the chest, not really my thing. Everything else is pretty cool though.
The missing girl you seek and the anomaly you sensed in Septimont, they are indeed threads in this tapestry. You could call it an obsession of
Frolova GP's VA is Hatsune Miku. I saw that, yes. She's a Chunibyo? Yeah, I don't like it. That's just like... You can just cut these... Yes. Yep. The missing girl you seek? Yeah. So what are you here to say?
every hero's tale begins with a trial.
Oh, no.
Your wisdom and courage, your compassion and resolve, your hope and madness. Will they be strong enough to carry you through the trial? To make you the hero of the story? Read it. I hope the story speaks to you. The answers you seek lie within these pages.
She's so confusing. Like, why is she giving us so much information, you know?
The symphony grows.
Like, why would you want to do that?
I confess I find it rather uninspired.
Yeah, this makes zero sense. I'm really confused as to why she's bothering to give us any kind of information. This is a great image. I love this image. This is a fantastic image.
I'll ask again, Frolova. What are you doing here in Septimont? Why give me this?
I am giving this story a little nudge. As of now, you and that blessed maiden from the tower are deeply interwoven in the fate he has spun.
So you're not the only overseer active in Renacida. Scar, your nameless ally, and you. The Fraxidus seems to revel in the company of those with twisted obsessions.
It's not as you imagine. You've already met my associate, you see. He trusts what he sees.
This part I do like, though. Like, where she's saying that, like, she's teasing Rover. We know who she's talking about, but Rover doesn't know who she's talking about. I like that. That's like a...
As a creator,
it's Christopher, you know?
He always hopes his characters will craft twists and turns that he himself cannot foresee. He believes that the closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale.
Maybe is Frolova secretly working for us?
But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge.
I'm wondering who the true lead is, you know?
I gave you this play so you can see the ending. That gladiator girl will be the harbinger of the dark tide in Septimont.
She's referencing Lupa here. You know?
All glory will be consumed, and the pride of heroes
will
dissolve within a blackened maelstrom. Such is the finale she holds most dear.
She's leaking the script, yep.
one that only lasts 3 days. When the final match concludes,
3 days.
so too will this story. You could claim the spotlight by ending her life before the curtain falls. Change the ending, and the tragedy is averted. But should you falter, or worse, warn her of what's to come, the consequences will spiral far beyond anything you can imagine.
What you're proposing, I do. Tell me, what reason do I have to trust a word you're saying, Filova?
You don't need to trust me. Let my words slip from your thoughts if you wish.
Ruining Septimont speedrun.
As I've already said,
Maybe
the
Christopher
story will
asked her to give him.
unfold as my
Possibly.
associate
Don't know.
has written it. The choice lies with you. It is a freedom we all hold. Even the wildest imaginations draw
Proposing?
from what already
I do?
exists.
Hey, yo.
So it is with this story. It follows a template.
I'm wondering, like,
And even
because she's already been confirmed to be a playable character, right? Because she could do that teleport thing there. I'm wondering if, like, when you teleport, she does that phase out and phase in
Time is still on your
as her
side.
dodge.
For now. I look forward to your performance in this grand finale.
Again, the black screen white text was unnecessary. Unnecessary. A wolf's companion. This we've already seen this, so I'm not going to read that. Same thing for here. We've already seen that. This one we haven't seen. The thing is though, right? Like, we see these 3 different lines. I want to see what's on the other side, like further back there, because this part here makes me think that there's like 3 different timelines happening, like 3 different ways that something could have turned out. And we're in this one down here, Katsuya's in this one on here, and maybe the truth is this one up here. Doomsday. That dark sea rolled over Septimont's jagged cliffs, surging down the pristine cobblestone streets, drenching the golden flags and wind chimes, and engulfing men and women, young and old, like a mist descending from the blackened ocean above. It dragged its writhing mass across the land towards the far side of the sea on its pilgrimage across the world. Lupa is swallowed by the tide's relentless churn. The hymn swells from her chest, crawling forth to escape from her parted lips. An esoteric melody fills the boundless darkness. 3 different fates, yeah. I don't see anything supporting the theory of 3 timelines. The cutscenes that we've been shown, like, we've seen Lupa with Katsuya, right? But we've also seen Rover with Lupa as well. And she can't be in 2 places at the same time. And the thing is, she's like saying different things. Like, she obviously knows who Katsuya is in this one here, but she doesn't really recognize the name in this one here with Rover. And it's just so odd. It's just so odd. So. Mr. Leon, welcome in.
Loading.
Oh. Oh, wait. She's there. So many questions, exactly.
Morning, fellow warrior.
Morning.
Huh. You don't exactly look well rested.
Filova may not have told the whole truth, but there's no denying the anomaly here in Septimont.
Yeah.
Neither Lupa
Something's
nor
happening.
the others here seem to notice. And that fleeting image, Lupa turning into that unfamiliar girl. I need more clues before making any decisions.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm fine. Just a bad dream. Let's get going.
Good
Our
boy.
next stop is the Colosseum Olympus.
Go to bed. Yeah, go to
You've
bed.
got it.
Good boy.
Let's get going.
Yeah, that's my dog. Guess what his name is? Guess what his name is? Like the full name, the proper name. I use a bit of a shortened version here, but guess what his name? Not the breed. No, I don't know what the breed is. Dooku? No. Lucky? That's not. No. Dooku Doggo? No. The goodest boy? Yes, but no. Hachiko? I like the reference, but no, it's not. Is my lag fixed? It's fine. Inu? No. His name, the dog's name, is Coca, as in Coca-Cola, because of like the color of like the black red going into like light. Yeah, it just looks like Coca-Cola. So, name's Coca. Nani? Yutatorida. So yeah, so his name's Coca, but I just call him a nickname of Ko. Ko. So Korken, like Coke. Korken. Korken.
As expected, the Silvers chose to face us in the semi-finals.
I like this fight.
The news spreads quickly.
You knew this was coming?
Of course. To them, it's a provocation. And to forfeit would be a disgrace. Domina Julia must be here. She wouldn't miss a moment like this.
Would.
She's shrewd and exceptionally capable, but
don't care,
arrogant
would.
to the core.
Don't care, would.
She's convinced that she's always right.
She is.
She doesn't believe in talking things through, thinks it's for the weak. So we'll show her we don't need rigged matches to win. We'll win with pure strength.
If hot, why evil? Exactly. Look, it's Zhang Liao. Here we go, Augusta. Also, that female gladiator there also would. She got thighs for days. Legs on that, you know?
4 years have passed, and I stand before you once more.
I can't tell what her accent is.
But as a witness to the start of this grand event.
I cannot tell what her accent is like, at all.
You all know well that gladiatorial combat.
Oh, it's a great accent. I just don't know what it is.
Ancient and mighty city.
Greek Scottish? That's what I'm saying.
Seize power and fight.
Nice side profile.
Once we fought to survive and deceive.
It's not full Scottish, no.
That same instinct courses through our veins.
Marco said it's an Italian accent. That doesn't sound like any Italian accent I've ever heard. I'll trust him because he would know.
Remember, those who cling to glory without the strength to defend it will see it slip through their fingers.
Like through their finger. Like the rolling R's there is very Scottish.
By the eternal
Nice.
may your courage honor Septimont and prove your loyalty to its spirit. I look forward.
I look. Is that look forward?
Aegon.
Really?
Let the Aegon begin.
It's a great pose. Septimont armor is quite fluid, it seems. Yep.
Come, my fellow warrior. Victory is ours for the taking.
Okay, let's go. Also, the scale of this as well. I like this scene here, like just like the sense of scale you feel. It's really, really good. I like this a lot. You know, it really feels massive.
Are you ready for the gladiators, Aegon?
Couldn't be more ready.
Gladiators.
Yeah, we need a mode for this arena. We need to make more use of this. Hot wood. Helmet stays on. It is very esportsy, you know? Well, I was saying from the live stream as well, the way they market this and advertise the Aegon, it's very like ESPN. Get up here. I'd love helmets with resonators. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Also, like up in the top left corner there, it's like flying around, dancing around. That's so cute. Wouldn't mind if TR Adversity was replaced with this place. True.
This frequency, it's like the dark tide in the inverted tower.
Again, I don't know if that line there was necessary. We didn't need him to like point that out. Just again, that's a fantastic line. Just, I think the problem is that they don't just trust their audience, their players, to understand what is going on. It's on us to catch that, you know? Does she know what just happened? She knows that something happened.
Esteemed Ephor,
See?
I must bring a grave matter to your attention.
The thing is, it was so obvious as well.
Very match, the Silvers stooped to underhanded tactics.
I don't think she says that she knows it was Dark Tide or anything.
Plainly, gladiator.
Great shot.
This spear, it was a gift from Domina Julia, head of House Silver, when I first joined the family. Back then, I trusted the Silvers completely, never once doubting their intentions. That is, until I chose to leave them, not long ago. Now in today's arena, this spear spiraled out of control, nearly stabbing my own teammate.
She doesn't mention the Dark Tide. It's only Rover that says that.
Of course. And your proof?
Proof?
Honorable,
Proof?
therefore, I guarantee this spear will withstand any scrutiny. Lupa, you owe your fame and fortune to our patronage. Yet, you turned your back on us when we needed you the most. Allow me to remind everyone, House Silver does not cower, nor fear defeat. In past Aegons, we have constantly led in victories. Even if we lose today, we will not be
Since they get your waifu off of the island?
So tell me, Lupa, who is truly desperate to destroy whom? A lone gladiator cut off from her family? Or a house as powerful as mine?
I just wanted her to check the spear at Julia. This is a fantastic.
Stop your performance, Jester.
This is a great intro. You know. And also the way she delivers that line of enough of this. One second, I'm going to play it again. No. One more time.
Enough of this disgrace.
That was good. Like, enough of this. Like, it doesn't sound like a line read. The performance here is really, really good. Ishtar. Absolute Ishtar. If you know, you know. Who is she?
That's Yuno, the priestess of Septimont. She rarely leaves the temple and only shows up.
She looks a lot better. She looks a lot better than her drip marketing. She looked fine in drip marketing, but she looks even better in game. Oh, wait, I need to press play.
The heroic spirits of the moon and stars have long seen through it. These hollow lies taint Septimont's sacred arena. Guilty.
I will say that I still think she sounds vocally kind of similar to Lupa in some parts.
Augusta, banish the Silvers from Septimont.
I would have liked, like that line there sounded kind of Lupa-ish. I would have liked her to also have an accent.
The priestess can foretell fate and has the power to make final calls here.
Lin Tosaka?
Most people
Ishtar.
trust her judgment. But Yuno is a bit extreme in our line of priestesses. Not everyone agrees with her behavior, despite her capabilities.
Brack's waifu? Oh yeah, Brack's going crazy over her. Why aren't I gooning? I'm not a gooner. Like, I'll joke around sometimes, but I'm not a gooner. I just like really cool designs.
The temple has spoken.
Like, see? Told you so. That's how that sounded.
That's outrageous. Unbelievable. Despicable stuff. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, they're guilty. Guilty! Guilty! Guilty!
Julia Silva, you know the weight of your actions.
Why did she sound that way and like no one else has that accent? I want that question answered. Look! Jean Leo's cousins get taken away in handcuffs.
I know your family once stood as the cornerstone of this city. Its pioneers, its founders, its protectors.
What is that? What? Listen again, listen again, listen again, listen again. Listen again. I'm going to turn it up.
I know your family once stood as the cornerstone of this city. Its pioneers, its founders, its protectors.
Yeah, there's something going on with the accent. I don't know what it is. It sounds Scottish. It sounds Scottish.
For centuries, the Silvers fought bravely.
Glaswegian?
In the hunting grounds, defending Septimont from tacit discards. But today,
Possibly.
you dishonor their legacy. Do not disgrace them further, Julia.
Demonic Shadow, welcome in.
Septimont, do not ever return.
Scottish Greek? Yeah, that's what I say as well.
As you command, F4.
Do as you're told. Sounds Mid-Eastern. I don't know what it is. He looks happy about this whole thing as well.
Your performance just now. That wasn't a complete disaster.
It's Italian. Marco Meatball said it.
More promise than those idiots.
I'll trust him. I'm just saying.
To their meager points. An outlander. Fight well.
I posted a comment on my lagging issue. Thank you so much.
Do not disappoint me or Augusta in tomorrow's final.
Seems
Nice.
there's still some time before the other semi-final concludes. Let's head to the lounge for a break.
One second. Isn't that Raoul? Stay still, boy. Stay still. You guys recognize him? I'm pretty sure that's the fish guy, no? No? Same mustache, same hair. Starbuck, yeah. It's called Raoul in Septimont, though. Tony Stark. He's just got the same beard going on, yeah. Cousins. Could be.
Let me cut to the chase.
Hi,
The
Dreep. Welcome in.
Silvers are finished. F4 Augusta's swift decision sealed their fate. But don't tell me you had no part in this.
Who's to say? How could I predict Domina Julia would tamper with my spear?
Regardless, House Silver has been banished. Even if they deceived you first, you still left their team without a word and...
I've seen that dialogue, Dinku.
You can't deny that.
Skip to the end, Kartor. You're not here to catch up or spread gossip.
You think maybe Carter is Christopher in disguise? Possibly. I've seen some people say the same thing.
I handled the Silver's sponsorship of the Bow of Legions, and I can ensure the damage to your career is minimal.
Do I think Carter looks like Christopher?
I'll be your event manager.
I said that the hair is different. The eyes are similar.
Deal. But
I can't tell the voice on there. I can't tell on the
I
voice.
trust you'll draw up a contract that satisfies me, Kartor.
She wants to be satisfied, guys.
Squeeze an opportunity, aren't you, Luca?
The Silvers lit the spark, but you turned a blind eye to what was happening. Don't fool yourself, Kartor. You're complicit in this too.
The facial expression is similar. The smugness. I mean,
fine. We'll do it your way.
There's a lot of smug characters.
Wait. You didn't come to me just for money, did you?
F4 Augusta, the fiercest hunter in the grounds, our queen. If there's a storm brewing in Septimont, I intend to find the right place to take shelter.
Lupa is great girlfriend material, not gonna lie. I agree.
Some peace. Huh, what a day.
Like, Lupa seems like the kind of girlfriend that doesn't act like your girlfriend. Like, she's just acts like your friend, like, or like one of the boys type things. But when you get her in bed, I think she'd go crazy. I think she'd go wild. I think she'd go ham on that D. You know what I'm saying? She seems like that kind of girlfriend. Like, kind of tomboyish with the boys, but an absolute beast. Yeah, she's a homie.
F4 had a humble origin. Her path to power was paved in blood. Decades ago, corruption ran rampant in Septimont, far worse than it is now. Two F4s met untimely ends back then. The great Aegon carries immense weight for the city, and I guess that's why she chose this moment to act.
Okay. Next one. For Yuno's power.
The priestess of Septimont has the authority to make final judgments. Yuno, in particular, is one of F4 Augusta's staunchest allies. Most prophets spend their days in the temple, observing fate's flow and tending to the eternal
I mean, that's
flames.
the priestess's job, but
Yuno's different.
See?
She prefers to spend her time in the hunting grounds, bow in hand,
Oh,
patrolling with the other hunters.
priestess of
Born during
Artemis.
eclipse, she's the most gifted among her.
I mean, that makes sense. Makes
Impressive,
complete sense.
isn't it?
Artemis, yeah.
That's right. I owe you for helping me escape Julia's tricks.
That fleeting frequency, it was similar to the Thenodians.
Mm-hmm.
Could it really be linked to the dark tide Lupa will bring forth in Septimont? As Frolova said?
Sweepy Whoopa. Sweepy Whoopa.
Can I see your spear?
Here you are.
I just had the most brain rotted thing flash in my mind once that when like Rover turns around, Lupa, can I see your spear? And then she turns around, sure, can I see yours?
I can't feel that abnormal frequency anymore.
Sorry.
Lupa, does Domina Julia believe in the Sentinel?
Well, if anything, she
Poor mine. Yeah, I know. I blame you guys. You guys are the worst. Not a gooner? No, I just have a very, very twisted sense of humor.
It's highly unlikely she'd believe in the Sentinel.
I see.
No, I'm not a gooner. I just have a very weird sense of humor. It wouldn't have mattered who said that. I would have thought the same thing.
Sorry. Lend me your shoulder for a moment. I'm a bit tired.
JP really loved that line, by the way. They put it at the same level of Ohanyo, like, from Katsuya. No, I don't know, guys. You guys, Raijin, you're saying yet another wife gathered. This is my second time playing this now. I never got that impression on the first or the second.
Looks like the other two teams have wrapped up.
I never got that as like waifu thing or like she's infatuated with Rover. I never felt that way. It's just like she's comfortable around Rover, you know, and then yeah, that's just the way I saw it.
Oh, congratulations on reaching the final! Oh, and your performance earlier was truly impressive.
Lupa, did you notice any signs of
But you're talking about taking to. I didn't say anything about taking to the bed. I just talked about showing her my dick.
Exploiting their gladiators, but no one dared to speak up.
If you win the final, oh, you will have the whole of Solace.
I swear to God, doesn't this look like Zhang Liao? This looks like Zhang Liao's clothes, no?
All right, everyone. I'll chat with you later. But first, let's give my fellow warrior a moment to breathe, okay? He's new to Septimont. I'm sure none of you want to get carried away and leave a bad impression on an outlander,
Go. Find somewhere quiet to rest.
I saw a picture of Lupa like a cat dreaming on Rover's hips. Yeah, I saw. 1 second. 1 second. I'm just going to show this meme I saw earlier today. It's pretty funny. I think you guys will like it. Found it. 1 second. Yep. Here.
The stars rest in silence, awaiting their fate.
This is just like, it's just so cute. It's so funny at the same time. Oh, god damn it. That's not what I meant. I meant... Whatever. Moving on. Oh, and Lupa's fans ship Rover with her? Which one? I didn't say shit, Asian guy. You didn't hear nothing.
Lupa. It was the Thenodian and Dark Tide's frequencies I sensed in her weapon. If only for a brief moment. She thought it was just the Silva's dirty trick, and didn't notice its connection with the Thenodian. Frolova said her associate can weave fate and stories.
I think this is the first time we've got like red text, no?
Influence how things play out. But it's unlikely he can freely bend the fabric of reality. Fraxidus would have overrun Solaris long ago if he could. Either Septimont exists
Where's the yellow text bar? Yeah. Have I played the card game yet? No, I haven't. I've heard it's really good.
If this isn't the real world,
again, this image is great.
Drastic actions.
This is a really, really good image. I like this a lot.
Killing Lupa would be an act I could never take back.
Hang on. Right. I've got a bone to pick with the community about this image. Right? 1 second. Let me pull this back up. This happened on Twitter. This is on Twitter for me the other day. And I'm annoyed with people. Of course I am, because I always am. Or did it get deleted? Shit. It did. Alright. No. Basically, what happened was... The reason why it's got deleted is because I use like a tweet delete thing. It just deleted everything. Basically, what happened was... Right. I took a screenshot of this image of like, just like this. And I put it on Twitter because I was like, this is a great image. Does anyone know who drew it? Like, I want to know who the artist is that drew this, because I would love to follow them on Pixiv or whatever. I don't know. Because this is, I like this. And I said it reminded me of like kind of Path to Nowhere is, because I love it. Again, I'm going to throw any excuse to throw up Path to Nowhere. Point being, I put this image up on Twitter, and I put it up on the launch day of the patch, and I got a bunch of people saying, like, not a bunch, I got a few people calling me an asshole for spoilers. Do we not know what the word spoiler means? Spoiler is that once you see it, it ruins, it spoils your experience of the thing. Like, again, executive frame. This has literally zero context. Zero. Nothing. Nothing about this image is a spoiler. The thing is though, right? If I put this image up there, the only way you know that this is a spoiler is if you've already played the game. The only way you know that this is a spoiler, like from the game, is if you've already played the game. So in that sense, it's not a spoiler because you've already played it. So it doesn't spoil your experience. So why are you calling it a spoiler? Because it's fucking not. At all. Anyone that hasn't played the 2.4 story yet, that saw this image, it's like, oh, it's a cool image of Lupa? Like, we don't know what's going on. I've played this is my second time now. I still have no idea what's going on with this image. Like, at all. Zero. Like, how it doesn't spoil anything, because we still, even those that have seen the image, still don't know what the hell it means. Yeah. Her cheek, yeah, I saw it. Like, what's... That's my little mini rant there. People get so damn touchy about even the most minute spoilers. Back when Game of Thrones was still a thing, and Game of Thrones was really still popular before it got to the final season. I think it was like between season 4 to season 5, or is it season 3? It doesn't matter. I remember before that, someone, like an internet celebrity or something, or like an internet reporter, whatever. Someone said that, I think it was Bran. They said that Bran doesn't turn up. Bran doesn't make an appearance in the upcoming season. And they got hounded for spoilers. How the fuck is that a spoiler? Being told that someone doesn't turn up in the... It just means, like, we don't explore their story. Nothing is being spoiled. What is going on? How are people this level of sensitive to spoilers? It's so fucking annoying. Alright, here's a spoiler. Here's what I class as a spoiler that actually spoils your viewing of a particular work. I'm going to talk about Fight Club. If you haven't watched Fight Club already, first of all, the movie's been out for like almost 20 years, somewhere around now. So if you haven't seen it, that's on you. So I don't care. Right, Fight Club. The narrator, the main characters we're following is also Tyler Durden. Like, they have split personality. Here's a split personality type thing going on. You being told that, that's a spoiler, because that affects the way you look at both characters throughout the entirety of the movie. That's a spoiler. This is not a fucking spoiler. Like, releasing a teaser is now a spoiler or something. Exactly. People have no idea what the actual word spoiler means nowadays. And it's so annoying. Can we just stop being so goddamn sensitive to literally anything nowadays? It's so weird. So weird. I'm like, can we like learn what the actual meaning of what a spoiler is nowadays? Jesus Christ. Anyway, my little rant over. Continue.
The best approach is to stick to my original plan.
Why did I spoil you?
Wait for Arsinosa to
deal
appear
with it.
in the final. That's my lead to Cardathia.
A lot of dumb and sensitive people. Yeah.
I also sense Cardathia's frequency on Lupa too. If she's here, she's making moves, just like I am. In the meantime, I need to figure out that Overseer's limits. The longer this lasts, the more anomalies are bound to show.
Yeah, I'm playing this quest now.
Boss, why the long face, huh? Something getting you down?
That was such a weird line read when I first heard it.
Why are you here?
I mean, it still sounds a bit off, but
I'm here for sightseeing.
again, I'm just not
Aegon?
used to the accent.
It's Septimont's signature event.
Did it fix the lag in Septimont? I've just turned ray tracing off. Bullying with that glasses is pretty cute. Yeah, she is. Adorable. Selfie! JP sounds better on this character?
Ah, you are the one to break the deadlock. You've noticed it, haven't you, boss? Septimont is caught in some anomaly.
This anomaly, yeah. This is the biggest evidence to say that something is going on, like a time anomaly, I think.
How much do you know about it? This is our second time meeting, Buling. That can't be a coincidence.
I can feel it, but I don't know where it's coming from. Every time I get close, it slips away like smoke.
Getting right in May? Possibly. I mean, I wouldn't say no.
But now, I'm sure of it. If I want out of this mess, I need to borrow some of your muscle.
That was a weird line read. Like,
but Taoists have their rules, can't say too much. But helping you helps me. A little nudge is no big deal, right?
like accent aside, that was a weird line read, right? Like, accent aside, that was a weird line read. Is it just me? One more time.
But now, I'm sure of it. If I want out of this mess,
This one.
I need to borrow some of your muscle.
Some of your Why did you say it that way? That was so weird. No, I don't even think that's Chinese English. That's just a weird line read. You liked it? Cool, that's fine. I'm just saying it's a weird line read. This is a good face. Like this is I like this. This is a good face. In fact, I'm going to take a screenshot because she's adorable, and I might have to make a video about bullying later on. I might use it as the in the thumbnail.
Here, take this. A little something from me to you. A good start for us.
It's Malaysian English.
Anyway, it's on me. No charge. Seeing isn't believing, but truth exists in the mirror of the world.
You already used to listen to it? I'm clearly not. Like, that's really weird. Like, what does that do and how does it do that?
What do you think? The final's nearly here. Will contender Mia claim the title?
It seems like we're getting a sight
She's
into
done
the
well
past.
so far, but her track record has been shaky.
Oh, yo.
She'd better not slip up now. I've bet a fortune in the underground pits. If she loses, that John fellow promised she'd win no matter what.
John fellow.
Ah, Mia's manager. Listen, she's got all sorts of talk round her, and the odds are crazy. But past champions have always been the noble bloods, haven't they? Not to mention, she's originally from...
I think it will be expanded when Meng Zhou comes. Possibly. John Waves.
Wuling. She's gone again.
It's probably an artifact. Might be a gimmick. Might be a gimmick that used for to do some puzzles.
Verlova said the story only lasts for 3 days and ends during the final. The Great Aegon is at the heart of the story after all.
I wonder if they're going to get more characters except from the ones we've shown already. I cannot say anything officially.
The bell on this mirror
I don't think so. I've checked. They didn't give me a direct yes or no.
Direction, the louder it gets.
But it seems there's another character, another 5-star character coming that hasn't been announced yet for this 2 point something. I can't say anything. I'm just saying possibly. From what was shown to us for a brief moment on the JP side, the JP Wuthering Ways Twitter account. Yeah, I saw the JP Twitter account thing, but I'm not going to say any more than that. I'm not going to say any more than that because I don't want to get in trouble. You know. What the hell? Say that again.
Gloomy gladiator from decades ago. The young girl from Laguna. What was her name again?
There've been so many from Laguna.
So Mia's from Laguna. Mia's from Laguna. Isn't it just a slip? Possibly, but...
John, how many more times must we go through this? I know you can't bear to lose your golden goose, but Mia's completely lost it. That woman's crossed the line.
Easy, easy. Haven't I already compensated you? Just bear with her a little longer.
I'm trying to, like...
Losing it every time she steps into the arena, is she?
I'm trying to listen to the voice.
She's just been under a lot of pressure.
She's not the only one
Right.
under pressure.
This guy here with the scar,
Pterosaurs into the final.
upgrade him, make that scar into a tacit mark.
Tell me, how can I trust a fighter
Hilalun,
like
come on,
her
up.
to win the final?
I know Mia's...
I like his voice though. You don't like the John character? I like his voice.
Hysteria. It's been a lot.
I wish I had that
Know
voice.
She cries in the lounge. Can you believe it? A gladiator in the lounge crying.
That last little stomp with the leg there was good.
Audience, including her fans. What use is being a great fighter if you can't hold the crowd?
We have no choice. The people of Septimont want to see her fight. If we take her out, the complaints will bury us. The star from Raguna.
I was trying to see if he had the same eyes as Carter as well. I don't think he does. He sounds evil. You like sounding evil? Yes. Basically. Yes. Like, the evil characters always have all the best lines. It's like, it's just like a fact. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. It's right in front of my eyes. Holy shit.
That gladiator girl, Mia, was it? I
Like,
hear
that guy's cool,
she's got
too.
Quite the following.
That gladiator girl.
Absolutely.
Mia, was it?
Everyone loves her, as long as she's winning.
Also,
Before the great
she'd get it.
Aegon, I remember her performance was abysmal. Hysteria, they said, utterly unhinged. For someone with her fighting skills, it's shocking how far she fell.
Mm.
Her value plummeted to rock bottom.
Yeah,
I
easy
thought
would.
she'd be done after that, but then that John dragged her out of the mud.
Oh yes, it's tragic, really. Poor Mia.
Hmm.
John will wring every last credit out of her. How pitiful.
Antagonists in general, especially in RPGs, always have good VAs. They do.
By now, yes?
Oh? What are you thinking?
Just the bad guys have more fun. It's obvious.
Commoners who bear grudges against the Senate, the vultures circling for profit. Rage simmers within them, a keg waiting to ignite. They're eager for chaos, bloodshed, and sacrifice. If we simply provide the spark, we'll make a fortune while eliminating untoward risks.
Delightful. Nothing like a bit of spectacle and strife to pass the time, is there?
Okay. Next one. This is why I look forward to having Scar be playable. I'm trying to get an interview with Scar's VA, Shy.
Relax, Mia. You can do this. Hold on. It's all right.
What GPU am I using?
I'll be fine.
An RTX 4060.
It hasn't been all bad. I've met people who've supported me. They've cheered me on.
4-star Mia. I thought she would be a 4-star, but like seeing this mystery being lined up, like having her like flash between her and Lupa makes me think there's a connection between the two. So I don't know. I was thinking she could be a 4-star, but I'm not sure anymore.
I push myself. This is as far as I'll go.
Yeah. This part is like kind of painful. Like you can really empathize of
I love this.
putting everything into it
Gladiating.
and still not being the best or not feeling fulfilled.
Makes me feel happy.
Is that a clock on the chest? I think it is.
But
A clock type thing on the chest here.
I can't treat it like a hobby. And I want to be seen. To hear them cheer for me. Their laughter. Their cheers. Oh, I want to win. I want to win so bad.
Really well delivered.
And I need the money.
Like that line as well. That line as well.
Oh,
Didn't understand a thing.
divinity above.
Too many questions.
I hope I won't let anyone down.
There are some questions, but it's not. I don't think it's as many as you're making it out to be.
Much better.
Okay. Thenodian, your wish granted. Yeah. Could have been that. Possibly. Like, make a deal with the devil, you know? That was cool. I like this. Like, that flash between the two there.
For an instant, I felt it. The Thenodian's frequency again.
I'm really interested in like, what that means.
I've finished talking with them. Let's go back. Oh, almost forgot. This is for you. The harpor I wanted you to try before. Chilled is the best way to have it.
Mm-hmm. Lupa is what Mia wants to be. Time-wise, it's the opposite, isn't it?
Continuing this investigation. Your strength is spent.
Oh, wait.
Thank you.
Lupa is what me. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, wait, I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
We're both from Renacita. I'm here by the Sentinel's will. This is simply my duty. For I was once blessed by the Sentinel. The blessings and freedoms they grant, I wish to share them with everyone across these islands.
Yeah, there's a lot of theories about what the kicking is. The thing is that we still don't know, you know?
Spreading faster. I'm afraid.
Only the people in Echoes were yellow flashing, not the environment.
Do not let it break you. One thing is certain. This anomaly stems from a specific power. Some facilities and records have been rewound nearly 2 decades back. We just need to find out why.
Like, that line there. Like, everything's been rewound 2 decades back. So it makes me think like... I don't know. It's really weird. Like, we're actually in... There's something going on with time. There's got to be something going on with time. Like, a time slip, like... Cartia is in like this one time stream, and we're in another time stream, and there's another time stream. There's something going on with that. That's my theory.
The clock is ticking, but we still have a chance.
And like the flip between there is that the person that we're interacting with, the person that we, Rover, is interacting with right now is actually Mia. And there's like a hypnosis, or like we can't sense what's going on. Like, people are just watching it. Like, we're in like this weird simulation where it's all been made for Mia, and Mia is, like you said, Mia is being Lupa. It's really weird. There's something going on.
The mastermind behind this will be tricky to deal with. Don't worry, I'll handle it. Compared to the darkness that once was...
And Mia feels like she's Lupa?
A tangible enemy is easy.
Something like that, yeah. She wants to... I don't know. It's so hard to say maybe this, maybe that.
This anomaly when he arrives. Our moves so far will guide him forward.
I'm going to do Genjutsu style, or Genjutsu like. Again, possible, but...
You really trust him, don't you?
I'm looking forward to the second half.
Yes, very much. We correct each other's mistakes and walk the path of salvation together. Trust in yourself too. One day, you will reclaim your name. As for those vile intentions lurking in the dark tide, we'll cut them off.
I'm so confused with the timelines in this main story. I don't blame you.
Now,
I have no idea which one is the real Septimont either.
Are you ready? Absolutely.
Absolute warrior. You know? And also, I like the scar on the shoulder there. And again, what is going on? Like, who... does Lupa even exist? You know? Like that part as well. It's so confusing. I have no idea what's going on.
Exhausting. Dealing with these headaches takes more energy than fighting in the arena. What is it? You're radiating worry.
Yeah, I'm radiating worry because you're sniffing me.
Maybe you should relax a bit.
I think Lupa have merged Lupa frequency with Maya.
Can you tell me more about Mia?
Sure, but why the sudden interest?
I'm just curious. I overheard some people talking about her earlier.
Well, contender Mia. I first heard about her from Domina Julia.
Okay.
Julia didn't like her. Probably because they once competed in the same Aegon.
Yeah, I get that.
Mia disappeared after claiming the title, leaving that Aegon without an official champion. An ignorant fool! That's how Julia described her. Back then, I'd just been purchased by the Silvers, and I got curious about the story.
It's weird how she's using the word purchased. It makes me think there's some kind of like slave trade going on.
All her time out of the arena training. Beyond the barest of needs, she devoted herself to honing her craft. That kind of dedication wasn't well regarded in Septimont back then. Rumor has it she got caught
Reality
in
timelines,
dirty match
hijinks,
fixing,
lol, and hello.
cracked under
Hello.
the pressure and ran. Everyone has their breaking point. If she ran because of it, I don't blame her.
Okay. How about you? Are you not tired?
Well, maybe I just handle these things better. Or maybe I just don't care about people's expectations.
Use purchase as a metaphor for joining the house.
I'm not above
It's such
the
an odd
commercial
word to
events.
use,
It's
though.
how I made a name for myself, built my
Should be
worth.
contracted, but we don't
As long
know
as I'm in
if
the
there's slavery in
arena,
Septimont.
I'm happy.
Yeah. Again, that.
Applause comes and goes, but the things that matter, facilities, resources,
And again, the
opportunities,
music here is from the
they
Somnoir
don't come
Labyrinth.
cheap.
Maybe the Somnoir Labyrinth has something to do with this.
Septimont has its shadows, but some things still have to get done. I don't mind being used as long as whoever I work with knows where the line is. I know it's easy to turn a blind eye to the dirty games, but that's just handing Septimont over to the vultures.
Like a dream state.
The Silvers played dirty in
Hi,
the
Quentin.
arena I hold dear. They trampled over a line that should never be crossed.
The Gladiators is a
So,
sport of financially, so it's not
we're
bad of a
done.
comparison. What purchased is slavery. Yeah.
Look at it. How beautiful.
Could be Septimont is trapped in a Somnoir or Sonosphere. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Something like that.
To the great city of Septimont.
Really, really odd. I mean, this black screen white text is fine. The other one is like literally just saying what we've already seen, so there's no point to that. But that one was like, all right.
May you find the one you've been searching for.
Okay. Okay, this is the finals, you know? Doomsday.
Warrior, look over there. That's Arsinosa.
First view of Arsinosa. That's such a badass design, you know?
So that's the guardian echo of Septimont.
It's really cool.
But there's something different about this
Yeah.
Arsinosa.
See,
compared
again,
to the one I saw confronting
there's
Coryphea.
only one Arsinosa, right? There's only one Arsinosa, so what the hell?
I forgot to tell you something yesterday about Mia.
Wood? Wow, you need help. Same,
Decades
but
ago,
I need help too.
During the Great Aegon, Mia disappeared on her way to receive the award. Before that, she did claim the title.
Lupus second, no, both of her eyes have like on either side. I think that's what you're referencing. I don't think that's a tacit mark. It's just a design. Same thing for like in Zhang Liao's hair. He's got stars in his hair. That's not a tacit mark. It's just part of the design. Decades ago, during the Great Aegon, Mia disappeared on her way to receive the award. Before that, she did claim the title of the Bloody Aegon and even received Arsinosa's blessing. So we're finally at the Bloody Aegon.
The current 2-on-2 matchup was only introduced thanks to Augusta and her predecessor.
Mm.
Before that, the matches
Armor being
were
jiggly is so silly though.
far more
True.
brutal. Gladiators were thrown into a chaotic free-for-all. To hype up the event, the organizers would unleash hordes of tacit discords into the arena. The last gladiator standing was crowned the victor.
There, what if the Thenardian is in research can merge frequency of soul into weapon and begin possessing? Oh, so it's in the weapon. Possibly. I mean, they have the ability to merge basically anything with anything.
At least, changes have been made since then.
Oh, try to look at Mia's eyes when she shows back up.
Refined
I
by
will.
flames and tempests.
If we have a shot to do that.
Becomes part of Septimont's legacy.
The day of the final is here.
Finals.
Arsinosa watches.
Arsinosa.
And her significance is known to every Septimontian. It is etched in chronicles and sung in legends. If you seek the glory of Arsinosa's blessing,
The glory of Arsinosa's
with
blessing.
everything you have, show me if any of you four possess the strength to earn the Guardian's recognition.
Maybe the Arsinosa we see in the different world is a representation of the murders.
Listen, my fellow warrior.
Interesting.
Those cheers are for us. They wait for us.
Why
to
do I
give
feel
them
like
a fight to remember.
Arsinosa is like Lupa? I don't know.
Ready to win this with me?
Absolutely. Okay.
Wonderful. Now, it's hunting time, my fellow warrior.
Hello, welcome in. Okay. Fist bump. Fist bump. Okay.
Strange. Sliding sensation.
Same tangled colliding sensation again.
Perfect teamwork. We make quite the hunting party.
Like these test discords here, this Curtisaur. Absolute bastards. They're amazing. I love it. I like music. Hold, won't still. Won't stay still, yeah. Moves around everywhere, which is annoying. Like trying to just stay still so I can hit you, you know? Cooler Pal World. This is a great cutscene. But again, like stuff like this creepy imagery. I really want to know what the hell is going on. Everyone's frozen. I have no idea what's going on.
Cardathia's frequency is getting stronger.
I never doubted that you'd end up here.
What? Pop that. Yeah, I think this is the bloody Aegon. Like, this is like Septimont's version of the Dark Tide, no?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
It's very confusing. Whoa.
He has already given us our wish. And now, though
Stay still.
we stand apart, we still fight together.
These recent dead gladiators that died in the arena? Possible.
The wicked will face judgment.
Okay, come on. Okay, now where's... Have I done everything? I think so. Right. And here we see like Cardathia Floodleys fighting against Arsinosa. Like that part there was just so badass, you know? Like this like gravity power. Spiritual pressure, yeah. Hakai. Do you think you could rearrange an interview with Zanny's VA2? I've tried contacting her. I can't. I've tried everything I can.
The guardian that
If she ever like responds, then yes. But until then, I've contacted every thing I could find. Oh, not good. Okay.
The trial isn't over yet. Repent. For silence beckons.
I thought I got that parry. What the hell? I was sure I got that parry. Mr. Sword? Yeah, I did. This is the hard part of the story quest, but it's so good. The thing is, though, you can't really die, so...
The formidable power once wielded to guard Septimont is now tainted by the dark tide.
It never seems to get the attack range. Yeah, it's really finicky.
Sounding the death knell.
Sounding the death knell. Again, Floodlace's combat combat lines are just really just so badass.
Sweep all the way. The trial isn't over yet.
Whoa, I'm getting my ass handed to me right now.
Revealed at last. I will grant you release and uncover the mastermind behind this chaos.
I don't know why I could not. Oh, that goddamn. Oh, that's not good. Go away. Stay still.
Oceans, bow before me. Chaos purified.
Oh, not good. I've got no energy. Finally. It's the reason because I know I'm near the end, so I just want to finish this. This on hologram would be pretty sick. I want this on hologram and also like a cursor on hologram. That'd be pretty sick too.
True form revealed at last.
Oh.
Windstorm, sweep all the way.
That ult is just so sick. I love it. Jiggly. You want us to die? Yes. A lot. Many times over and 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 over again. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what this means. Like that there. I want to know what that means. And that look, I always love that look. Dark Tide. And this 2D animation here was really good. I like that. Overlapping realities, overlapping times, timelines, should I say. The fire and all that. Nice.
Be waiting for you at the end of the story.
I'm thinking she says at the end of the story as well. That's what I'm thinking. There's 3 different timelines going on. Whereas there's a timeline with Floridius and the Arsinosa. There's one that Rover just slipped into, fighting all those different Tacit discourse. And then there's a third one here, which is this one with the Aegon. Oh, so there's 3 different timelines going on. There's got to be 3 different timelines or 3 different realities going on.
What's wrong? You seem like you're somewhere else.
Lupa,
I like this line.
we win.
We defeated our opponents?
It's just so simple. I'm like, how did we win? Because we won. You know?
Bloody Aegon I experienced definitely wasn't a dream. It was like the real world overlapped with the anomalous one.
Overlapped.
I kept seeing Lupa and Mia overlap with each other as well.
Wood. Even more wood.
Performance, warriors.
I know some of you would.
This is more than just a title. It is a testament to your own strength.
Yeah, he's like that meme. True.
In overcoming your opponents, you've earned the right to claim it.
Yeah. Got half of it. What's he doing? That guy's sus as fuck.
To a single champion.
Is Arsinosa a griffin or a cockatrice?
But I
Don't know.
divided it into 2 to remind you that just as we fight alongside echoes. The glory of Septimont is upheld by heroes who support one another. To remain
I was known as a griffin.
steadfast. Fighting alone is commendable. However, true strength lies in protecting those beside you. The high tide draws near.
High tide.
All warriors heading to the hunting grounds to remember.
So I think the high tide is actually referring to the dark tide as well. You know?
That's interesting.
High tide, dark tide.
Another two of Van
It kind of sounds like she's saying like winter is coming, you know?
You've done incredibly well.
Hmm.
As a gladiator, it's a great honor
If
to
she can
claim
predict the future.
title with you. Let's savor this moment of glory and joy.
Blight Cloud mentioned. Yep. Again, we've got that Dutch angle. You guys notice that? Nice transition. His eyes are more green.
Plotted this tragedy.
No, madam, I wouldn't take all the credit. The architects of this tragedy were the Septimontians themselves. A collective murder so entertainingly woven, with blood on every hand. Who's left to point a finger? But I must admit, I'm astonished you would endure all this for strangers and lands you've never set foot.
In Japanese, he calls her my lady, not madam.
I don't need any grand reason
Great shot.
to slay a villain like you.
I mean, it's just really cool, you know?
The Threnodian once sought to pull the entire Rinascita into the Dark Tide, but it failed. And so will you.
Madam, surely you know you alone cannot undo my story.
Pretty sure it's the same book, is it not? That we got given? Or at least very, very similar.
Alone.
And yeah, you can see that where people turned into tacit discards.
And find a way to finish this.
That's interesting.
And I will make your so-called perfect play spiral out of control. Silent, hollow words. The dark tide engulfing the city of glory.
He looks shocked there.
All shall be swept away by the winds at the story's end.
Again, I need to know what the hell is going on with like these overlapping, to use the word that it mentioned earlier. These overlapping timelines, overlapping realities, or what? Karthia chases the enemy from the incubator through the dark tide ravaged streets of Septimont until she vanishes from sight. The fallen guardian of Septimont looms ahead, halberd raised in a battle cry. Karthia draws a sword as she did countless times in the inverted tower facing the dark tide's aberrant creatures. She defeats the lioness of glory, but after dealing with the dark tide before her, she feels a cold gaze from behind her. Karthia turns to see the gladiator girl, her face marred by tidal blight, her eyes hollow and empty. She stares unblinking like a ghost. You fight a battle unseen. The Colosseum, once full of glory, is swallowed by darkness. Monsters swarm from curtains of black mist as you cut them down, 1 against 100. At the final blow, the world abruptly returns to its former state, the crowd oblivious to what has just occurred. You recall 3 blades falling from the sky, each radiating with Katsia's frequency. Though you had not seen her, it felt as though you were fighting side by side. Where is she? And again, we still have these 3 different lines here, you know? Source, bitter fruits. Maya heard those voices. They incessantly reminded her of her failures, her lowly origin, and the disappointment she brought to her fans. The people who once shouted her name from the stands, laughing in celebration at her victories. That coarse, unrestrained laughter at one time felt warm, giving her strength in the early days when she first entered the arena. But now everything had changed. Mia covers her ears, yet the voices still thunder in her mind, refusing to fade. The finals were about to begin. In the empty locker room, she sits alone as shivers rack her body and screams tear through her throat. Maddening voices. The thing is, it's interesting that they're calling this source and this fiction. You know? So it seems like this is the reality, and these are the 3 different stories that Christopher had written up, but they're all overlapping with each other. Ought to it's really weird. I'll do these tomorrow. I can't bother doing it right now. I'm just, my mind's kind of like fried a little, you know? Not a little, a lot, but it is. Okay. Alright, I need to talk about this one here. This one, I'm not sure how I feel about this. I don't really like it. It's kind of... I don't need it in my face, you know? Like, constantly being pushed to get the insider channel, you know? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good for now. Making you want to pay up. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is though, like, I remember a few weeks ago where I think it was in HSR with Castoris, where when you log into HSR, it'll show you the banner for Castoris, and people were like getting on them for that, saying that's like scummy behavior, you shouldn't do that. Only cheap gachas would do that, is what I've heard some CCs say. And this is not as bad, but still kind of edging towards that, where it's like constantly, oh, spend money here, spend money there. I'm like, I know where it is. If I want to spend money, I'll go spend money. You don't need to have this and throw it in my face every now and then. Maybe once. Maybe the first time. You know? But like after that, nah. It's pretty just like, I don't know. I don't think this is a... It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. I'll be honest. You know? No, I'm not doing that now. I do not have the time. Got these. Get these. 1, 2, 3. Woodways also does it. Like, they just did that thing there for the battle pass, which doesn't happen every time you level up the battle pass, from what I understand. It's only like every time you get 10 levels or something. But still, regardless, you hope the card game will be permanent? I mean, the limited time rewards are not permanent, but it says up top here. permanent. You know? Gives it applause. I've got 2. I've got 3 here. So. Nope. Nothing good. Mm. 2. Nope. No look. Last one. Last one. No. I have Katthia on my other account. What's the pity on this one? Just out of curiosity. You won't be able to see this because I don't know why, but it just doesn't show that. So 5, 10, 15, 20, so like 22. So 22. Oh, wait, no, that's what it is. In fact, no, I'll do this. I'll switch it to display. I did actually try, I'll be honest, I did actually try going for Katthia on this account too. I've got it on my other account, as you've seen. I actually tried going for it on this account. I lost my 50-50. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed soon as well, Yusuke-san. I'm getting a bit tired. But yeah, so I've got a guarantee. I'm thinking we're just going to keep it there for the guarantee. Probably going to get Chisa on this account. But yeah, guys, it's getting late for me. It's almost coming up to 1 o'clock. So I have got to go to sleep because I actually felt myself falling asleep, I'll be honest. Not because of the game. The game was very the story was very interesting. It's just like I've only had like 4 or 5 hours sleep, and I've been busy all day today trying to set up and getting editors and such, trying to do that, and there was a bit of brain frying there as well. That's right. So I am gonna go. I will actually be live streaming tomorrow. I want to watch the live stream for Do It Night Abyss. I haven't seen the entire thing yet. From what I've seen, it looked pretty interesting, pretty fun. And one second, when's the NTE live stream? Oh, NTE live stream is this weekend, but I don't know if I can watch it when it goes live because I'll have friends around that are visiting, so I'll watch it then. But like tomorrow, I do actually want to watch the Do It Night Abyss live stream, so we can possibly do that. One second, what's this?
Did anything happen?
Oh yeah, I've already seen this. Yeah, yeah. Nice. Anyway, can't stay on Twitter for too long. I might get demonetized. So yeah, guys, thank you for being here, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace. Bye.